What is up? It's
We are on the internet. You did it, and
What
then you
the
stopped.
fuck is up?
You gotta
What
commit
the
to the
fuck
bit.
is up?
You gotta
yeah,
commit.
as soon as I started doing it, the camera went on and I saw it and I got really nervous. It's super
All right.
Maddie, yeah, you
You're,
know.
we got the bit. We got the bit. You did good.
I have to go die now. I'll see you later.
All right. All right, cool. So hey, we're gonna play some Bolt. You want to kick us off, Art Pleb, or are we?
Oh, I was just gonna say, hey, if you're not following at Bolt RPG on Twitter, please go follow. And that is pretty much it. The Bolt hack jam is done. But you can still go back through all of the hashtags in there and look at all the stuff that came out. It's super cool. Please go support this. I love it very much. That's it. Let's play a game.
Hell yeah! Last time
Dope
on
stuff.
Ceres,
Oh, bye.
our three, I don't know,
Intrepid adventurers.
Chuckle,
Sure.
chuckle fucks
Chuckle
sounds
fucks.
Human disasters.
Yeah. Our three disasters teamed up on a dysfunctional team under adverse circumstances. They went to the communications array in the Elysium on Ceres in an attempt to restore communications for various reasons. Palace needed to connect with his family in order to get some money and try to stop being a hostage.
Text my dad.
And you found out that a couple other parties were also interested in restoring communications. Juris Gear, the Vance Nest's target, who he has been tasked to kill, wanted to restore communications in order to achieve his ends of rescuing the population of Ceres from a total station collapse. Ceres is in a downward spiral. All the systems on Ceres are starting to fail. There are millions of people here who are stranded. Elysium is empty. Palace is stranded. The only member of his family still left on the station, and everyone is trying to escape. You all connected with Juris Gear, made it back to his base in the core, and after some tense negotiations, came to an agreement. Al has tentatively agreed, or has at least started the process of teaming up with Juris Gear to help support the station, to help buy time for people to get off before the station collapses into a death spiral, killing everyone on board. Vance Nest has agreed to help Juris with the expectation that Juris will be on the last ship off of the station. And Palace
Is a fucking hostage.
is going through a tough time. Honestly, Palace broke his leg in a harrowing car chase after being attacked by some members of the Valent Security Force, wearing this high-tech kind of matte black armor with the purple V logo on it, faces hidden under these shiny helmets, chased you in your car at incredible speeds, taking an insane amount of damage, and still you only narrowly escaped with your lives. You're now in Juris Gear's base in the core. There is you're essentially weightless here. You're so close to the center of Ceres that there's really no gravity. But you are in Juris Gear's base, in the back room, in this sort of comfortable tent-like space. Juris Gear, his large frame, is kind of sitting back in this chair. His companion with the long robes and the interesting piece of technology is kind of wrapping around his eye socket, sitting on his head, sitting there. His bright eyes are sort of like studying each of you in turn. Mosquito, the young hacker, and oh my gosh, what was the name of his robot? What did we give it? Was it
Zeus?
Was it Zeus? It was Zeus, I think. Yeah. And his large sewer maintenance robot, Zeus, standing behind him in the shadows, his red underbelly kind of casting light on the shiny metal floor. Ed is standing guard. Ed, this massive, muscle-bound bruiser, standing guard at the door. And Juris kind of looks at you all expectantly and says, "Well, we need you to connect with Hamish. He's the other piece of the puzzle. Between him and Alice, excuse me. I think that we can buy us some time. And after that, part ways, whatever terms suit you. Do you all need anything from me before you head out?"
Are we in the... Okay. Last I remember, I was with Palace in the bar. Did we go back?
I think we have reconvened.
Okay, great.
If you want to talk to Palace alone, you're more than welcome.
But
to
I
ask
do
for
want to
time.
talk to Alice alone at the next opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't seem like it doesn't. It's not like, hey, you need to leave right now. It's kind of like, this something you need to do pretty soon? Do you need anything? Do you need a space to rest? Do you need equipment? Do you need whatever you do? You need information? That kind of thing.
Would really love to just lay down. I think that would be great. Do you have beds here? Or should I sleep on the floor?
Yeah, well, we have beds. You can strap in. You know, we're a little not sure you're used to this sort of low gravity situation, but
No.
We have a place where you can rest.
Well, I would love that. Can someone take me there? Do I need to find it?
Juris kind of looks over to the edge, and a kind of black robed figure with an orange headband steps out of the shadows, and Juris kind of goes, and they kind of exchange meaningful looks, and Juris says, "He'll take you to the quarters when you're ready."
Okay. What are you two doing? You're gonna stay here?
I look at Juris and I kind of like gesture to my sniper rifle that is full of mystery bullets from the handful of like loose ammo that I shoved in it in the car, and say, I'd really like to make sure that I have enough ammunition that I don't really have to worry about this thing being full for the rest of our time on this rock. Do you have somewhere that I can stock up?
Yeah, of course. He kind of motions to the side. Another figure steps out of a corridor, kind of push a cloth away, and they step into the room. Eve is going to take you to the armory. You can take your pick.
I
What's
go
in there?
walk with Eve to the armory.
Okay. Eve is sort of this kind of spry, really, really short, kind of nondescript figure. They're wearing these like they're head to toe covered in armor, wearing these like kind of spiky looking shoulder pads, and they kind of walk, their heels clicking on the ground, and they kind of silently walk you down this hallway. After Eve opens the curtain, you see this like metal passageway, like much of the rest of the stations, dimly lit by these kind of dull blue lights. And she takes you down. There's several guards stationed in here, and they take you to a door, and the guards take a card that's sort of on one of those like retractable zip things, and kind of motions to the door, and the door opens up, and you see this room that is full of weapons and all manner of disrepair and and use and age. There are wicked-looking spears that look like they are like modified to heat up, like a metal blade, kind of a makeshift laser spear. There are shells.
Yeah.
There's a shoulder cannon in there. There's all sorts of handguns. It's just like this cornucopia
John,
of random crazy
You're
shit.
turning him into a fucking bomb. Why would you do this? You are giving Smith everything he wants.
Because he's gonna have to defuse himself later. That's why.
I'm willing to roll for the many, many things that I want. In this
I mean,
world.
there is a limit to how much you can carry.
I
I'll say.
Listen,
Uh,
I'm not unreasonable. I think first things first, I'm gonna go over to find quickly navigate my way through the room to where I find ammo that works with my gun, and I assume it's
you find that. That's easy.
I kind of wear these Terry Crews and Brooklyn Nine-Nine suspenders of ammo cartridges. And I think for flavor, they look a little bit different than the ammo that I was using previously, because for the folks at home, I leveled up as Bolt does it. I got some new skills, and my gun hurts better. So there's a blue cross on these energy packs. And then I want to look for two things in here. One is a weapon for Palace that looks like he would be able to use it, and that would pack a punch.
Okay. Yeah, you can find, there's all sorts of stuff in here. It's not really that hard to find what you're looking for. Let me find a weapon sheet. Is there anything in particular you're interested in looking at, or?
Alice, you have a pistol now, right?
Yeah, and you gave me a modified gun that has the I can hide it, but it's it's a step up. I forget what it was called, but
yeah, submachine gun.
Yeah, but it's like a
but it's concealable. Yeah.
So maybe what I do actually is I just go and find a bunch of grenades.
Yeah. You find 5 grenades. That are there are a couple other ones that are a little bit less safe seeming, but you find some grenades to use.
Okay, so I want to take those, and then the last thing I want to just the 5 not janky grenades, and then I want to look for anything that's a mine, a motion detonated thing.
Holy fuck!
Anything that we could use as a trap for someone.
Yeah.
Us.
Can you go ahead and roll me just a straight recall check? It's not a recall any particular thing, so it's just add your knowledge.
Add my knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a -2 on a 7, which is a 5. Oh, and I got a 4. I got a perk.
Yeah.
You got a perk. Okay, cool. So you don't find anything that looks like it would be set up to be a trap. You do find several old mine blasting mining equipment that's set up to blast rock, that you think that Alice maybe with her skill set could probably craft into something that would work. You find 5 of these, and there's no guarantee all of them would work. There's some risk involved in setting them up to to do it, but for sure, and you could probably try to do it, but it would be a different skill check than what Alice would do, for sure.
I'm gonna eye this, and then just all I can think about is Al, and I kind of hoist all of it up, and I come back out to Eve with my arms just brimming with bullets and mines and random equipment. I'm I think I'm good here.
She just nods silently, and they take you down the hallway back into the thing. So what are you all doing while Vance is gone in the armory?
I want to look at Juris and be like, can I have a moment of your time?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, his voice just keeps getting deeper and gruffer.
I love it.
I kind of forgot what his first job.
I think that works.
I know.
It's a general.
He kind of motions, and he takes you to the same room that he had that he brought Vance into. You can see that the inside has this basically just a card table and a cot. There's a bunch of papers strewn about. So you got to kind of gather this is his office / bedroom. And he kind of leans up against the table and looks at you and says, "What do you need?"
I want to sit. Is there a seat?
Yeah. There's a chair in the corner. You kind of pull it up and sit in front of him. He stays standing.
I stare at him for an inappropriately long time, trying to work up the courage to say what I'm going to say. I try to pass it off as being cool and collected, but Alice is panicking.
Okay. He just stares at you, waiting for you to talk.
What do I feel from him, energy wise? What is he feeling?
You can roll empath if you want to reach out in that way, or you can roll read person.
What's his vibe?
I'd like to do a vibe check.
I get that vibe check though.
That will get you different kinds of information depending on what you choose.
I'm gonna roll empath.
Okay. DC's 8 for that.
Okay.
Oh damn.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. And what you got on your D4?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Hey
Don't
man.
forget the D4.
No.
Complication. All right, sweet.
Explode.
So you reach out into his consciousness, and you feel this like cold, calculating, and this overwhelming sense of purpose and drive. This is a person who has everything in life figured out and is just going through the motions. They are resolute, unquestioning in their purpose in life. What are you trying to gauge about his feeling? You can ask you can ask 2 questions about his like inner life, I guess.
I don't really have any. I was just kind of curious about where his mind was.
Okay. Yeah, that's what makes sense.
Like, is he scared at all? Like, do I detect any kind of fear?
No, not any.
Dang.
No fear. This is a person who has rationalized every emotion in their head. Like they have a purpose for everything. It's almost like a machine in their sense. As you kind of reach into his mind, you become gripped by him. It's like watching a car crash. You like can't look away, and you see like in your mind's eye like the internal mechanisms of his mind analyzing you, and you sense that he can sense your presence in communing with him.
I snap out of it and make eye contact with him.
Go ahead and roll empath to try to end the connection.
The inner workings of my mind are an enigma.
9.
Okay, you beat him on that. You pull back, and his eyes are unchanging. He had no reaction, but you sense that Juris is not what he seems.
This guy.
I don't like this. Ooh, okay. I don't know if this is going to change my approach, but I'm going to try it anyway. I like look at him, and I you can tell I'm nervous. I'm also nervous in real life, but it's okay. And I'm just going to try to level with him. And I look at him and I say, forgive me for how I reacted before. I was taken off guard by your requests. I feel a little bit more comfortable discussing what you're asking. I think we have something in common, Mr. Gear. You might not think so, but I do. I think we have self-preservation in common. And not in the same way. I hide in my basement. I stick to myself. I take the jobs that require of me the money that I need to survive. You, on the other hand, you sit in your back room and you command people, and people wear your orange sashes, and you have that power that you hide behind. And I'm not saying you don't care about these people, because I think maybe you do, but that power protects you. And I want to make something clear. I don't care about these people. I don't care about getting them out alive. I can get myself out of here. I find a ship in any condition, I can fix it. I can find a pilot. I could probably pilot it myself. So it seems like you need me more than I need you. And I find that when people's backs are against the wall, that makes them highly motivated. So if I'm going to help you, I need some things in return.
What do you want?
I'm so glad you asked. First, I would like to be on the second ship out of here, not the first, because I don't know how it's going to go, and I want to make sure the first one gets off without a hitch. Is that amenable to you?
Only if we can guarantee that the remaining ships after you can make it off without your presence.
They will. You'll be hard-pressed to find someone with my particular skill set. I guarantee that they will run. Second, you have connections. I find that even if I do get off of Ceres, I'd have to keep a low profile. Certain things in my background raise some flags. So I'm sure that you have the resources to wipe my personal record.
Connect with Haymitch, and I'll have Mosquito do what you ask.
And last,
Whatever you need.
I require Valexium. I know that you have it.
How much?
How much can you give me?
Go ahead and make a persuade/charm
Jesus Christ.
check for me. Difficulty is going to be 10.
There's no way!
How much tenacity do you have?
How much tenacity do I have left? I can get to 9 with my tenacity. Fuck.
Don't forget your d4.
I'm gonna roll a different d4 because the last one.
Roll a 4. Yeah! Nice.
Okay. He says, you understand we're in a situation that requires I be very careful with our resources. Weapons, money, these things don't matter, but fuel matters right now. I don't have any to give you, but I know where you can get some. Bring me Haymitch. Safe. Mosquito will wipe your records, and I'll tell you where you can find your Valexium.
Okay. And I get up and I leave.
You watches the back of your head.
Well, good, because that's a good view.
It's such a good view. In your
Yeah.
Bite
You
Me
see
Daddy
Alice
t-shirt.
Emerge from.
You're wearing the Bite Me
Ceres'
Daddy t-shirt.
I thought we were both wearing Bite Me Daddy t-shirts.
No!
You're wearing half, and then Al's wearing a half.
Oh, she's got the top, and I've got the crop. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah. No, the crop is a tourniquet on your leg.
hers just says "Bite Me," and the bottom part has "Daddy" on it, and that's the one that's
it's
wrapped around
blood-stained
my
and shit.
leg.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. So you see Al emerge from Juris's room and look a little shaken, a little bit Al takes a deep breath, and Palace, you said you had stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Al.
Mm-hmm.
You did some crazy shit to that car,
I fixed it.
and you did some shit. You healed someone, right? Or you helped someone. Did I see that happen? I think I saw that happen. There was a moment where you healed someone.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? You're
I don't have a good answer for you.
You what?
I don't have a good answer for you.
Oh. Is it
I just do.
Is it hard? Is it draining?
Yeah.
How much energy does it take to fix something like a car like that?
I mean, the car is easier. It doesn't have energy to give back to me. So I find that it takes less energy.
Hmm.
People are harder.
What about a ship?
Depends on what's broken.
If it was totally fucked, right?
Nothing's totally fucked.
Well, how long could you get a ship to run if it had like no fuel?
I mean, a ship needs fuel.
Yeah, okay. I guess. I don't know. If they got hit or something. A long time.
I can basically get it to where it needs to go.
Cool. Some cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, what? I was just gonna say I was probably gonna sleep soon, but...
Yeah, your mind is a black hole. Did you know that? I I haven't seen one like yours in a very long time. The last mind that I've seen like yours liked to burn down Valent buildings for fun. So I'm a little. Do you commit crimes?
Yes.
I mean,
Frequently.
okay.
Frequently. But, you know, that's the family biz. It's not, I'm kind of coming down now, so it's like, it's better. Getting it under control. I'm fine. We're good.
You're really fully not, but that's a conversation for a different day, I think.
Yeah.
You should sleep.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'm gonna go sleep.
Alice, you look over Palace's shoulder and you see Mosquito on the couch. His like looked like he was scrolling on his phone, but he's like looking at staring at the two of you. His eyebrows have like disappeared into his goggles. Just like he catches your eyes. And he's like.
I think at this point is when I make my way back into the bar area.
Yeah.
Like beelining towards my friends.
Holy shit.
Arms full of stuff.
Why?
Well, I gotta say, I actually feel like I showed a lot of restraint in that armory. Palace, grenades are for you. You seem good, so I felt like maybe you could use them.
Yeah, a grenade?
You 5 grenades. I would never just give you 1 grenade.
5 grenades. Okay, great. We have fully been in combat situations together. This is...
Listen, Palace, I thought about that. I thought back on when we fought, and you know what is great about grenades? What? Is there you don't have to get that close. You just have to, you know, it's gonna hit something, right?
Vance, do you ever try to solve conflicts with your words?
Do I now?
You're just holding a lot of explosives, and I'm wondering if
you know what? Actually, that is a great point, Al, is this. Yeah, I thought you could turn all this mining equipment into actual mines, and then we could blow people up that are chasing us.
One of them starts to like sort of like precariously balance on Vance's elbow.
No.
And Mosquito sort of like gets up slowly and starts backing away.
Yeah.
Vance hands you, Alice, this like disc. It's about that big. It has these like glowing nodes around the outside, and in the middle there's this big exclamation point in bright red.
You want this to explode?
Yeah, just like a tripwire sensor, motion activated sort of thing, and then if we're ever
Yeah. How big?
Huh?
Boom or like boom?
Listen, bigger is better.
It's fully not, because if we are in the radius and it explodes, then we are pasta sauce on the wall. So maybe we should think about that.
You know what? That's a good point. Let's go 30 feet.
You can see like the math going on inside of my brain. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you can use downtime to do that
Okay.
if you want to.
I want to talk to this. Yeah, I want to talk to this fucker and the silver boy.
Yeah, I want to talk to Mosquito and Zeus.
Okay, Vance, do you have any plans?
No, I think it's probably Vance's bedtime at this point. He's got his ammo. He's just gonna go like cuddle up with the whole
Cool.
bullets.
So the person who was going to lead you to your quarters
Hot 8
takes
hours.
you down the hallway. You can see that he takes you into this like cylindrical room that has a bunch of cots strapped to the walls all around. He takes you to a cot, and it kind of like it's like cubicles a little bit, like a honeycomb sort of thing. It looks like you're inside of a beehive.
Cool.
And he like floats out and he kind of directs you up to one of the cots, and you kind of float down. You click your heels together as you land on the surface and activate your boots, and it kind of like lands you on the metal surface and magnetizes you there so you don't float away. And you have a cot with some straps on it. It looks sort of like a hospital bed with restraints a little bit. It's like these like worn leather belts that are supposed to keep you strapped to the cot while you sleep. And there are a couple of like knickknacks. There's a lamp. It's very, very Spartan.
I don't want to be indelicate, but how do people... Never mind.
Zero gravity boning.
That was my question. Like,
just floating a little ball.
Yep, like shape of water. Shape of water.
This now through the sweet, sweet melodies. I fully like.
thunk, like.
Oh God.
Sorry, bye.
I like see the cot and I like replace the straps with my new ammo belts and go to sleep that way.
You strap in with your ammo belts.
Why are you
and you
like
sleep
this?
soundly. It's like being at home on your ship, flying between Luna and Earth. Beautiful. All right. So let's go to Palace.
Yeah.
You see this figure sitting on the couch, his robes kind of floating around him like he's underwater. Kind of just staring, cross-legged, sitting up very straight.
What's up with your eyes?
Like darts, his like eyes dart to you. He makes eye contact. Is this like a joke? Like you're gonna try to tell me a joke?
No.
This kind of thing where I'm gonna respond and you're gonna say like, oh, you weren't actually supposed to.
No.
No. You literally want to know.
No. Yes, I really do.
It's the drugs.
Is that a joke?
No.
Oh, literally, you're on drugs right now?
Yeah.
No, or I'm on drugs and I'm seeing weird shit in your eyes.
I don't know if you're on drugs, but I'm on drugs for sure.
A lot of drugs. Is he telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's transparently high as fuck. But he's like he has this kind of like weird manic energy, but is sort of like, you kind of get the sense that he's like stormy on top a little bit, but then like very still beneath with this like incredible sense of stasis about him.
He was the one with the void seer eyes, right?
Yes. Yeah. He has void seer eyes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Huh.
Look, I know you're about to go try to find another contact here. If there's anything you need to know ahead of time, my job sort of to peek in on people. Let me know if you need anything.
Does it actually like work? Or is it just like you get really high and have a dream and then you guess and sometimes it's right, but it's usually just bullshit?
I mean, most things are just bullshit, I find.
That is just general enough to be deeply profound, so thank you. But yeah, this conversation is useless. That's fine. I'm gonna go.
Who are you?
I'm Palace Drake, obviously.
Yeah, but I asked you this question before.
A
You didn't really
hostage.
answer it.
Oh, well, I said I was a hostage. I think that's a fairly accurate description.
Your father's looking for you.
Oh, fuck. I need to text him. Wait, he is?
And kind of like he kind of floats off of his sitting position and just kind of spins in the air and flies away.
What a fuck bag. Okay. I pull out my thing and I text my dad.
You pull out your thing and you open your messages, and your signal's pretty bad down here.
Yeah.
But you see that you have like 4 or 5 different messages from your mom.
Fuck yes.
Just like, bing, Palace, where are you? Bing, Palace, bing. If you are hiding on the ship, I swear to fucking God. Bing, Palace, someone accessed our accounts from Ceres. Where are you? Bing, Palace.
Oh shit. I send back a message like I'm on Ceres. I'm not on the ship. Did I access their accounts? I didn't. No, I did.
You you connected. You didn't draw any money out, but you connected.
I'm on Ceres. I pinged the accounts because I was trying to get money out. I'm trying to get off of this rock. Help, please. I'm a hostage right now. They're going
as you finish sending this message, there's like a 4-second wait time, and you see like the three dots pop up.
Oh god.
And they go away, and they pop up, and they go away, and then your terminal lights up, and you see that you're getting a call from your mom.
Ooh, I answer it.
Palace? Oh my god.
Hey, holy shit! Fucking finally.
Palace, why are you? Where the fuck are you?
I'm on Ceres right now, Mom. I'm in the core.
Palace, why are you on Ceres?
Because I thought that Dad's thing was bullshit, so I stayed because I didn't want to leave. Okay, I had a date. Oh
my god, Palace, you have to, and you hear her kind of get cut off, and you hear like muffled voices, kind of like starting to escalate a little bit.
Oh shit.
And then there's like someone says something, there's silence. Someone says something else, and you hear the phone kind of go back to your mom's mouth and say, Palace, your father wants to talk to you. And you hear the phone get handed off.
This is such a traumatic thing to RP.
You hear your father's voice come over the lines, a little bit crackly, a little bit like the signal's cutting out. He says, Palace.
Oh fuck.
I sensed that you would depart from us one day.
Hey, Dad. Yep. Well, I'm stuck on Ceres, so if you could get a sense of how the fuck I'm gonna get off this without being totally obliterated, that would just be amazing.
The threads of fate are unconcerned with the plight of these blips of life and thought that we call our lives.
God, your dad sucks.
Yeah, Dad, I know. I've heard this a million times. Okay. But this little blip of life really cares about making it to at least like 10 more years so that I can die high off my ass in a hot tub. So could you please either wire me some money or put Mom back on the phone?
Palace, I care not what you do with our money. But there are some mistakes that are tragic in their irreversibility.
Oh, no.
And just like those characters and stories from time immemorial, you have to make your own way into the blackness of uncertainty.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ceres has been cut off. All travel has been embargoed by Valent. Valent has quarantined the station.
Do you know why?
Due to the unrest.
Oh, the unrest.
Well, I assume it's due to the unrest on the station. However, I also hear whispers of other plans, but these are not my secrets to tell.
Oh, come on. What's the point of your whole shit unless you tell those secrets to the people who need to know so that they can save their ass?
I have seen your fate, my son. You will be on Ceres when it breaks into a million pieces. I've seen our family suffer a loss. I believe this loss will be necessary, but tragic. I will weep for you, my son. And the son, and the phone.
Fuck you.
Call ends.
Can you do me, Smith, a favor and text your mom the Macaulay Culkin gif of him like
Wow, that sucked.
Wow, your dad blows.
You see Mosquito standing there right in front of you as you like get off the call, and he's like, hi.
What the fuck? Were you
Look,
listening
my
to my
parents,
call?
they suck too. It's fine.
I am
sorry.
not-
I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Palace is like turning like he's already kind of pale. He's like green, and like I think there's like a shake to his hands, and he just starts like breathing really hard, and is just going to make his way probably down the hall, and then like to the place where people sleep. Stop, find a bathroom, vomit, and then keep going.
Yeah.
And he's gonna crawl into a bed and curl up into a ball and just have a panic attack.
Straight up.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
shit does not look good.
Nope.
Yeah. You get a couple more texts from your mom saying, Palace, answer me, please. Palace.
Ugh.
You just find a ship. We'll meet you halfway. Palace, please. And eventually it just stops.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Al, you're last up here.
Damn.
I want to find Zeus and Mosquito.
You do so. They're in that room.
I want to put my hand on Zeus's shoulder and say, "Did you make him?"
Mosquito's kind of on his phone. He's like, no, not. Well, Valent sort of made him. I just kind of, adopted him.
Can I talk to him?
I mean, it's a sewer robot. It doesn't really have, language capabilities. It's not really what he's designed for. But he's good company.
What could you possibly be looking on your phone at right now? The world is ending, and what are you looking at?
Cats.
Why are you scrolling so fast?
Cats.
who is your service provider?
Look, I've have been without my phone for like 48 hours. I'm really happy to be able to look at stuff now. What do you want?
I just want to deal with. Just gonna, and I like go to Zeus.
Okay, you step over to Zeus. Zeus set up
I find
follows
him
you with
exhausting on a lot of levels.
his tiny little head and his like two beady orange eyes sort of follows you as you move over.
I want to look at him and put my hands up and say, "Can I?"
Kind of like shuffles forward to you, and so your hands are resting on his kind of huge shoulders.
And then I just want to close my eyes and see if I get anything from him.
Yeah. Roll empath, please.
$16.
Oh, that's high.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
no,
shit.
No, difficulty is lower than that. Yeah. You sense.
And I rolled a perk.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He starts talking.
You sense this tiny point of consciousness in this machine. This like fragile little like a star in the night sky. This tiny little substance of personhood.
I just whispered to myself, "There you are."
It kind of feels like a hamster kind of level of life and intelligence, like a smart pet kind of, a little bit animalistic. You can sense these like kind of primitive urges, the urge to like protect people, the urge to stay working, this kind of latent urge to clean things, to
Damn.
like pick things up. And as you're kind of like watching his behavior, you see like these 4 tiny little arms that are on his kind of like chest abdomen area sort of unfold and like kind of nervously fiddle a little bit. You see him kind of adjust. He kind of looks almost like gorilla like. He has these like 2 big arms for locomotion and these 2 legs, and then he has these tiny little arms that are like very delicate. This big it's like big shoulders and like really small head for how huge he is, and this large furnace like apparatus underneath his belly. Kind of like looks at you and cocks his head. You have any pitches for your perk?
I don't. Do you have any ideas?
I was thinking that maybe you you can communicate. You can ask him yes or no questions.
Okay.
Because he's not really like, you can ask him a couple yes or no questions right now if you want. And next time you roll empath, you're not going to have to. You can just ask him questions. You don't have to roll against a difficulty anymore.
Oh. Oh no, I don't have any questions for him though. I feel like I should.
Ask the robot a question.
You don't have to. It's fine.
I ask him if he's happy. Are you happy? That's a yes or no question.
He kind of shuffles slowly a little bit to his left and just barely touches Mosquito's thigh with his elbow. And you sense the answer is yes.
Oh.
Am I about to start to ship this robot and small person?
It's a parent-child relationship, Smith. Come on.
Answer. Oh my god.
Making it nasty.
Always gotta be nasty.
And I just say, I'm so glad. I think I might come back and talk to you later. Is that okay?
You sense the answer is yes.
Okay.
It's kind of like this like bright little lantern in his mind sort of like flares a little bit. You sense that he has a fondness for you.
I have a fondness for him too. Okay.
Fucking Alice is like, I don't give a shit about these people, but this one robot, hell yeah.
Cool. So you head off to bed. You can refill your vitality completely. You can check in with your incentives after that scene. And I don't imagine that very many people got what they got stuff, but if you have questions about that, we can talk about it. And you can also refill your tenacity.
Thank you, Jesus. I needed that so badly.
Okay, we're at 15.
Tell me about... Oh, we're not really doing wound track stuff.
We were supposed to. I just forgot.
Yeah.
When you lost it, you had 1 wound, and you were supposed to be taking checks at setback, but you didn't. You didn't really do any checks after you got wounded.
Nope, not really. I mostly just bullshit.
And you've rested. We'll say that if you do like your short rest, that removes a wound, and when you do your whole rest, that'll clear all your wounds. Cool, it's fine.
Cool.
Medical care is like for trauma injuries are like pretty good. Yeah. Honestly, if you break a bone, it's not that huge of a deal as long as you don't die in the moment.
God, man.
Would you say that I made something new by unleashing his conscience or consciousness?
Well, I would say that given your kind of affinity for this kind of thing, maybe change that incentive if you want to. Did I connect with a human or non-human consciousness in sort of a positive way? Like that would be a good incentive if you want to kind of alter your personality based on this formative experience connecting with this machine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give myself a point for that. We weren't in combat. I think I need to change. Did I learn a new story? I don't really care about people. I don't want them to talk to me.
Well, I would say that connecting with Zeus is learning a new story. You're learning the story of this. This story kind of broadly construed.
Okay.
Someone doesn't have to tell you a story. You can learn about someone's life or someone's sense of self or whatever.
Cool. At some point, I kind of want to do an empath check on Vance because I forgot to like be an empath in the first few sessions. But
okay. Yeah, you can do that at some point. Cool. All right, great. So you rest, you wake back up. The room you're in has this sort of like artificial day-night cycle. There's these kind of floating, glowing lights down the center of this cylindrical room. And after a while, they're sort of like this dark purple, and then they start to slowly turn this reddish orange, and then this bright fluorescent blue. And you all wake up, fully rested, restored, well equipped, and you have a job. When you go back into the main sort of like home base area with the tent-like room that Juris first met you in, you see Victoria, Mosquito, Ed, and Zeus all kind of sitting in that middle cushioned area, the conversation pit sort of thing, just like drinking coffee, chatting, and Mosquito's on his phone. And they all kind of look at you all as you step back into the room expectantly.
I say good morning to Zeus and Zeus only.
Zeus sort of like shuffles as you walk by. All right, y'all. So here's the thing: we got to go find this Hamish guy. He's the other person, other than Alice. We need to find. Luckily, Alice is here. It's great. I heard this Hamish guy's a little bit of a recluse, kind of a misanthropic character. So,
wow, we don't know anyone like that.
Good to have Al on our side. Got some connections, got some history. Appreciate you, Al. Thank you. As far as we know, and he kind of like throws a projection up in this middle from his terminal, in this middle area from his terminal. It spins. You can see his picture of Hamish. It's kind of this gnomish looking, like really small of frame guy. He has this scruffy gray beard and wispy hair on his head. He's like super dark skin and these freckles under his eyes. And says, "This is him, Al. I'm gonna hope you can take the lead on this. I don't really know much about this guy other than he's a fucking dick. As far as we know, we're the only people who are looking for him. So it should be pretty easy as long as we can find him. As far as I heard that he was running with some sort of crew, but who knows? Now stuff is sort of up in the air."
And is he like you? And I turn to Al and I ask her.
What do you mean, is he like me?
I mean,
like me how?
Like, can he do the stuff that you do?
No.
Okay, I didn't mean it as an insult. I was just asking because it seems like this guy's important. But...
well, he does the stuff that I do, but with plants.
Oh. I would really like to meet this man.
Not like
yeah, he's
that.
he's kind of like a
like that kind of plant. You're right.
agricultural type of guy. I don't really understand that stuff. Anyway, so he's down in the core somewhere where we're gonna, I guess let Alice take the lead here. Not totally sure what base we should be headed to. Yeah, but like it's kind of the same deal. We were looking for Al. That worked out great. We're looking for this guy, same kind of deal. As far as we know, no one else is going to intercept us. We've been keeping our communications pretty tight, if I do say so myself. So things should be smooth. Al, and any idea where we should head?
If he doesn't want to be found, it will be difficult, but he won't leave the plants.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so and he's going to rubs his hands. He's going to roll to try to search for my guy. Ooh, he's rolled really good. That's awesome. So he rolls and he pulls up a power grid diagram of the core. It's kind of this like spherical diagram, and he sees there's a couple bright spots. So like got a couple spots. Here's us. Here's a couple security outposts. That's a weird spot. It's bright. That's fine. But here's one, and he kind of points to this area. It's this kind of disc-shaped room, and he says, "This is drawing a lot of power. Does that look like the kind of place, Al? I don't really know what we're looking for, but
I just rolled a 9 on recall location.
yeah. So you difficulty was 8 for that. So you
Nice.
you will tell me about where he lives. What faction is he running with? That's what you mentioned in your last recall check. And what is his setup?
Did you
like?
roll your d4?
I did. I rolled a 2. So.
Okay.
We didn't name the faction he was rolling with. I don't know.
Well, we have one faction already, Hand of God, which are Valent aligned.
Yes.
And we have Juris Gear's faction.
I was thinking like Chef Boyardee. That's ravioli. And that was the first thing I thought of. I don't know. Hand of God. What are the other ones? Help.
So what kind of faction is it?
Like what? To talk about like what they're like.
Oh, word.
And then I'll come up with a name. It's fine.
Well, we had talked about like he's being exploited by these people, and that's why we're not friends anymore. So he probably gained recognition with them a little bit. So while he's a recluse, like he might be pretty well known in the core now. He is not like, I don't know, is Hand of God religious? Like he's not religious. He's a Gerudo empath. Like he believes in nature.
What about the group though? Like what do they do?
What group? Like, so okay, here's some information that you can decide. Are they hostile to you? Are they hostile to Juris? Are they going to shoot you when you show up, or are they going to be friendly?
Gotcha.
Think about how you can game this so that's beneficial to you when you go achieve this.
I was not prepared.
It's all good. You don't have to prepare. You can just make it up so it works for you.
Oh, I know, but I want it to be nice. Anyway, hostile to Juris, yes. Hostile to me, no. They would have been happy to have me along with them, but I don't like people, and I did not want to be exploited in that way. And so I just keep imagining like a motorcycle gang, which isn't super helpful, but like
sure. So this we can say that these are the summoners. They are like drug runners, kind of by trade.
That's kind of what I pictured because he grows the good plant.
Fuck
you know?
Yeah. He's responsible for manufacturing stuff. And they also sort of have this weird like off the grid libertarian streak in them.
Huh. Interesting.
That they're sort of like anti-community, anti-establishment to the point of being a little bit ridiculous.
Which is funny because they're in a community.
Hey, that's interesting. Let's talk about that.
And yet you live in a society. Haha, checkmate.
Great time to break down.
Great. So these guys, the summoners, they are definitely hostile to Juris. They're sort of using this guy Hamish to put him up in this space. Okay, so Miskito's like, oh, okay, great. Great. So you all can, since you're not one of us, you can just go ahead and take the lead on that. I'll come with you. Just make sure you can unlock doors if there's any weirdness. I'll take the car. Yeah. Do you all need anything before we head out? I think it's probably good to get started on this as soon as we can.
I was gonna say, as soon as he mentioned that bright spot and was like, oh, that's weird, I'm taking out my fucking terminal and I'm looking at it. Like, I'm not gonna...
Hell yes.
Bullshit.
You go ahead and roll to search. You can pull this forward because you have the access to the database from the communications array.
Hell yes. So I'm rolling a d12.
Yep,
and
to search.
D4 to search. What is my search? Ooh, it has been so long since we played this, y'all. Damn.
Difficulty 9.
Yeah, there were a couple things I tried to do earlier.
Dude.
To my ranks and was like,
I rolled a fucking 14.
Holy shit. Yeah, you immediately surreptitiously take your terminal out and you're kind of doing the thing. You have most people around here have like augmentation, iris augmentation, so they can look at their screens without having a screen from their face.
Right.
So you kind of are middle school texting under the table, and you have your projector up and you're looking. This is a Valent owned plant that creates like manufacturing robotics stuff. It's pulling a lot of energy. In fact, a lot of the area around it is sort of like darkened, not working properly because of how much energy this place is pulling.
Okay, well, this is probably
if you want to roll to hack on it, you might find more information.
I would fucking love to do that.
This one's not pulled forward, and the difficulty is 12.
Well, big money, no whammies. Nope, definitely not. But let me roll my d4. Still no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna. That dot won't hunt.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's sort of at the edge of the core, Warren's area. It's not too close to where you all are right now.
I'm definitely going to bring that up because what the fuck. So while he is doing his thing, I'm like, okay, let me fucking get my shit out because this kid doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm going to be like, this is going to cause a problem, potentially. They manufacture robotics here that could very easily be either one of those things, and I point at Zeus, or one of the things that were chasing us in the car, or any other thing.
Yeah, those are people. That's fine. They're probably just making more like terraforming shit. You know, that's what they do. That's their job.
I mean, those people were in big robotic armor, and they broke my leg. And he points at his leg. So
actually, I think the car broke your leg. If we're being technical about it,
it doesn't matter. Okay, this is something.
Look, okay, we can look at it. We can just look into it. If you're really, all juiced up about it, we can just go look at it later. It's fine.
I am not.
But we got bigger fish to
juiced
fry.
Up.
You seem a little bit, pressed. That's all I'm saying. You just seem a little pressed.
Careful. It doesn't matter.
Sweet. I appreciate your caution. We'll just go check it out. Whatever. Hey, Victoria, and kind of like Victoria's over at the corner and like spins around with coffee. Huh? And he says, "Yeah, Victoria, this is a bright spot. You should go. You want to go check it out real quick? The palace is all juiced up about it." He's like, "Oh yeah,
I'm not fucking juiced
sure,
up.
yeah, sure." And kind of like downs their coffee, and she steps through the thing. You see out in the main sort of thoroughfare, her wings extend, and she kind of jets off into a tunnel.
God,
See,
that's cool.
We're on it. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thanks for the tip.
You are welcome. When are we leaving?
Now, unless you all need anything. I'm good. I got cars gassed up. I got Zeus. We're ready.
All right. I'm assuming we just get a fucking protein bar or some shit and we go.
Yeah.
Is the I forget his name, the big guy from last time coming?
Ed.
No. Ed and I guess Victoria went off. Ed's by himself here. He looks like he's just waiting for orders. But Mosquito's not really making any indication that Ed's supposed to come with you. It's supposed to be an easy job.
Ed, as we leave.
Is your new best friend?
Kind of looks at you and is like, have fun.
Oh, whatever.
Don't die.
You just hear, when he says that, there's just this tiniest little, from Palace.
Great. And you, unless you all have anything else, we're going to head out.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Mosquito knows the core really well. He gets in the car. It kind of, it's kind of docked up against the wall, and it kind of pops away and spins, orients itself, and then rockets off into the tunnels. These tunnels are pretty tight, but Mosquito's, he's driving like someone who's been driving on these tunnels for their whole life. He's kind of spinning around, making these tight turns. And eventually you reach an area where Mosquito slows down, and you're kind of in this darkened steel tunnel. It's very quiet here. He says, all right, well, this is about as far as I'm willing to go until, you all make peace with these summoner people. Just be careful. Should be fine. let me know when it's safe to come in, and I'll come in and make sure we're all good. I'll keep an eye out.
Well, Alice, do you want to lead us in?
No.
I mean, but you know this place better than... I mean, well, you know these people.
No is a strong word. Encountered, seen from afar, have not dealt with,
Okay.
do not want to deal with.
Should we put Vance in front then?
He has the big gun.
Well, would it be any help if I pretend to have you as a hostage? Like, would they
No,
talk?
why is that?
What's your deal with the fucking hostage
why is that
shit?
your go-to?
Is this some sort of...
Kind of an angle. You just want me to talk to them?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Vance should not talk to them. I will talk to them.
I can do it. Is it better if I do it?
Fuck it. I'll go. Put the person...
Mosquito's like standing off to the side. He's just like, just go.
I'll do it. I
1
walk
o'clock.
forward. I walk forward in my little moon boot.
Take my rifle off my back and I've got it like
You know,
across.
when you hold a gun out, it doesn't exactly give people confidence that you're there to speak peacefully.
Just go with them. Go with them. It's fine.
Yeah,
and he kind
bring-
of like turns the car so it's like like crossways in the blocking the tunnel, and Zeus gets off.
Okay. All right. We walk.
You all walk down this hallway, and you it kind of comes to an L, and you kind of walk around the corner, and you see 2 guards outside of this wide metal door. It's like a garage door. This is about you could probably fit 3 of your car, side by side in this tunnel. It's big.
I would like to scope the joint, please.
Hell yes.
Ooh.
Do it, and then tell me what you need.
Okay. So player can roll to notice for their character to scope a place or person from a distance. On a success, they ask 2 questions, etc., etc. So you gotta tell me the DC. Though.
Difficulty 7.
Okay.
It's not subtle.
Oh yeah. Oh nope, I rolled the wrong die. Sorry about that. Hold up. Which is hilarious because the D10 has like such a unique thing. Okay. Notice. Perfect. That is exactly a 7.
Nice. So you round the corner, and you like time slows down, and you start connecting the different pieces of information that are here. You see 2 guards. They are kind of a good ways down the hallway, about 80 feet away from you right now. They have this little card table, and they're playing this card game.
Okay.
They look they're armed with these like intimidating looking submachine guns,
Mhm.
but they're kind of wearing them a little awkwardly. Go ahead and ask what you want.
What is suspicious about this person or place?
Clearly a front for a drug operation.
Okay.
Very suspicious in that. They also seem a little jumpy, like they're trying to act casual, but you see every once in a while they kind of like their eyes dart up, and as you round the corner, they'll look and freeze, and
Okay.
their hands go to their guns.
Can I ask like what the best way to be unassuming or like the best way to
You
approach
gather
this?
you gather confidence and no bullshit.
No bullshit.
They are clearly expecting someone who is hostile. That's kind of the vibe.
Interesting. Okay.
So if you appear to not be that person, if you appear like you're supposed to be there, then things should be okay.
Okay. I will walk forward very confidently and just keep my hands up. Sorry, burping. We're good. Just a sexy little swagger down the hallway. And just be like, hi there, we are here to see someone. A friend of my friend. Goes by Hamish.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
You know who I am.
Kind of looks over your shoulder, looks behind you, kind of scopes all of you out. I need to see your hands. I need to see your arms. Just like roll up your sleeves. We're supposed to check, tattoos and stuff. Second
Interesting.
company. You're not the only ones looking for Hamish right now.
The fucking hand of God, people. I say that, and not in character. Not in character.
Oh, not in character. Okay. Okay.
No. But he definitely gets that sense where it's just like, oh, okay, great.
So do you all show?
Yeah.
Yeah. They look at you. Vance, do you show your hands and arms?
I look down at the wristband that covers my guild tattoo, and then I just look back up at them, and I'm not showing them my hands or my arm.
Oh God.
Say, hey, and they kind of motion, semi-threateningly, semi-casually with their gun. Hey, I need to see his arms.
I mean, we clearly are not with anyone. He is helping us out. He doesn't like people. He's very unsocial. Doesn't really know how to interact at all. So if you could just, gets real scared. If you could just let him go. He's harmless, really.
All right, can you make a persuasion check, please?
Sure can.
Difficulty 7.
Persuasion. Oh,
7.
that was fucked. Okay, there we go. Ooh, yes. Oops, I didn't roll my d4. So that was a 9 on the die, and I definitely have a bonus. But I got a 1. So
Okay.
drawback.
So they sort of step aside.
But also, whichever one I was talking to, I'm using my sharp tongue ability. Their next skill check is set back once.
Okay, yeah. So I'll make a note of that. Yeah. So they kind of step aside and say, "That's fine as long as no one else is. This is everyone.
This is it. This is us. All the folks who are going in."
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Sweet. Yeah, y'all can go in. In your ears, you hear Mosquito say, "What? You're not gonna? Oh, fuck you guys." All right. And you all, he hits a button next to you, and the door slowly rises. It's this
John, the Foley
huge
work has just
room.
been so good this
I'm getting
session.
better at
It's
it, you know?
It's really getting good.
Thank you. So the door slowly opens and you see this massive room. It's probably almost 200 feet from end to end.
Damn.
It's like one of the bigger rooms you've been in since you left Elysium. It's kind of a disc shape. It's shaped like a Go piece. Like it's kind of this like a sloped UFO kind of hollow room.
It's your only fucking point of reference, you nerd.
I don't know how to describe the shape.
It's a dome, John. It's not
a dome. It's like a convex, like two discs that are kind of like placed on top of each other, so sharp corners. And you step in, you can see that there's these. It's like multi-leveled. With several like sets of stairs that go down to this central room. The thing that stands out the most to you are these 4 huge water tanks and pumps. The whole room is sort of vibrating from these massive water pumps. You can see water kind of going through these lines that are all over the floor, snaking around. And in the center of this room, you see a column that goes from the floor to the ceiling that is completely covered in greenery. The column itself is probably 20 feet in diameter. It's completely covered on the outside with vines and different plants. You can see a couple people floating at various spots along this column, grabbing things, taking catalogs, scanning different things. It's amazing. It's very brightly lit in here, and you can actually see panels of LEDs kind of rotating around the central column, giving light to different parts of the plant apparatus. The floor is mostly open. You can sense this sort of breeze in here. It's kind of circulating in the room. You can see that there are a couple of smaller planters around the central column, sort of to the center of the room, but there's also a couple of low walls that have a couple of random little shoots and little plants looks at their test growing beds. And there's not, it's pretty empty in here. It's echoes. There's probably 3 people on the column, and then you hear a voice down in the center, echo up to you, say, "Who the fuck is here? You keep bringing these assholes in. Who?" And you see kind of stomping up in mag boots, Hamish. This he's probably 4.5 feet tall, wiry, lean, shirtless. And kind of stomps up, like, "Who the? Oh shit, Al."
I want to hip point my sniper rifle at him, and
whoa,
and just go. Christmas time is here, and you got a big present this morning.
I put so much effort into getting us in here, and you just.
Who? Al, what the fuck is going on?
It's been too long. These are my friends. Are we friends? I look at you guys.
We're friends.
That's new. One's a hostage. You've been telling everybody that, Palace.
I just said that we're friends, and now I'm a hostage. No, it's fine.
You're not my hostage.
The record, Palace. You're one of the better hostages I've had. I would definitely.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
That you've had more than one. Hey, Mitch.
Look, do I need to I don't do something right now, or
put your hands down, Vance? Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Again, we use our words. Hey, Mitch. We need to talk to you. Is there somewhere private we can go?
Yeah. It's. Hey. It kind of echoes in this room, and everyone sort of at least 3 people are on the column kind of turn and look at him. "Get the fuck out! I got stuff." And they also, you see one of them roll their eyes, and they all sort of jet away from the central column and go. There are 4. There's another passage on the opposite side of you, and they all float down to that opposite passage. And there's it's a big door like the one that you came through, but there's another smaller door in it, and they open up that smaller door and step through the other passage. Like, "Hey, this is fine. Here, just close the door behind you." And the door starts to lower, and you all are alone in this huge room.
I love this guy. I love him. He's great.
So here this is a really bad time, actually. We're right in the middle of stuff.
It's a really bad time for everyone, because Ceres is in peril.
Yes, I'm aware of that fact. Try to get the fuck off. So, what?
How are your plans?
Kind of looks at Palace like.
Sorry.
They're fine. Actually, it's been pretty great. If you're interested.
I am interested. Of course, I'm interested.
Can we talk about the thing that we came here to talk about, please?
I haven't seen Hamish in. How long has it been, Hamish?
I don't know, probably 5 years. God, 5? Yeah, probably 5 years. Time flies when you're
growing weed.
I don't know, whatever the opposite of fun is. Look, to call it weed is reductive. All right, shut the fuck up about things you don't understand.
Oh,
all right.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus, I don't fucking grow weed. You think I'm gonna create life from nothing out here in the middle of fucking outer space and just grow ganja? Stupid motherfucker.
I would. Wow, you are fucking rude. Excuse you.
I've been called spicy.
And the gun's back up.
Oh shit, Al! What are you here for? It's. I got stuff. I have deadlines.
We need your help.
Yeah. You and everyone else. What do you need?
I have been tasked with helping. Is it okay? Juris Gear's folk. Is he trying to get everybody off the planet, or just his people?
Everybody. Literally everyone.
Literally everyone. We are trying to get everyone off of Ceres, and to do that, they need me, but they also need you.
Okay. Um, they paying? I don't really. I see. Here's the thing. I have my own way of getting off. I'm more than happy to just just do that. So,
Right.
come. It's fine. Just a shooty guy can't. But Al, if you need an escape, I got it's a big place. We can make it happen.
Are you familiar with the Drake family at all? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah.
If you need money, I can get it for you.
Oh shit! You're like.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Money sounds great. Once we get off this, okay. What does Juris need from us? Just you want some plants, want some supplies. What's the deal?
You know what he wants.
That's the whole reason. I thought you weren't into that. I thought you weren't gonna do these kinds of things for people anymore.
I wasn't a whole lot of choice.
Well, I have a choice. I put my lot in with these folks. They're nice. I don't trust that guy. And look, he's not the only person looking for me.
Who else is looking for you?
Valent, I guess.
How did you end up on your radar?
It's the price of having friends, I guess. It's every once in a while, we step out of here. We go get in some trouble, and he just puts a target on our backs. I'm doing something here that's probably not super above board. And stuff's collapsing. Listen. And it takes a lot to make this shit collapse. I don't know. It's a bad time. I'm trying to get out. I've rigged it. It's done.
Can I try and grease the wheel here?
Yeah. He looks at you and raises his eyebrow like.
This rock is about to explode. One way or another, whether you help us or not, it's happening. We can all agree on this, yeah?
No.
Oh.
Ceres doesn't blow up unless someone blows it up.
Okay, well that's gonna happen. Someone's blowing it up.
Who the fuck is gonna? No one's blowing this up. Valent needs us. All people who live here need it. It's not going anywhere. This place is good. It's just it just sucks to be here. I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
Out of game real quick. Does he just not know, or have I missed a huge thing?
It seems like he just doesn't know, because shit's going down. I'm yelling timber, and also, we also know stuff.
You kind of get the sense that he is aware of the unrest. He's aware of systems being unstable. He seems to think that Valent is responsible for this, and that they're just going to turn the lights back on after things settle down. And that's sort of been the pattern. Juris is of a different opinion, but.
Hey, Mitch, I don't think this is like last time.
Oh God.
Look, either way, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
I've got this thing. He looking at motions around. It's like, this is a fucking ship. Do you know that? Do you know that shit?
That's
how they put this shit together? It's so Ceres. How they hollowed the asteroid out. And they got to get all this shit in there, right? And so how you do it? You gotta fly stuff from Earth and Mars and wherever they're building everything, and they gotta get it over here. So every fucking room in this place is like a ship. It's all hooked together. So we just unhooked it. We're just gonna pop out of here like a zit.
Disgusting.
We'll be out.
So back to what I was gonna say. You're leaving. I guess that keeps the point intact. We want everyone out of here. And if you help us, you've got people maybe who don't like you out there, right?
Yeah. It's pretty dangerous to be Hamish right now.
Well, listen. Does the name Poland Ursa mean anything to you?
No.
Does the name Poland Ursa mean anything to me?
Yeah. That's Vance's boss. Am I right about
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Well, listen, that name can get you out of any trouble you want. Because I know a lot of people with a lot bigger guns than the one that I'm pointing at you right now who've worked for a lot less than whatever it is that you're growing here. You give them some of the plants, you give them a couple of names, and you've got a lot less problems as soon as you're off here.
All right. All right. Money, safety. That's all I wanted. Let's make it happen. Right as he puts out his hand to shake, all the lights in here flicker
Fuck
for a second.
off.
And he looks up and he's like, that's not normal. That's not fucking normal. Hold up. And he kind of jumps off of the line, shoots up towards this center column. He starts pulling apart the plants, and you can see that there's like this electrical conduit in the center, and takes out a test meter and tests it. And then again, the lights go to flicker. The pumps shut down for a second. It's very quiet, and everything kicks back on. He says, what the fuck is going on? You all in your terminals suddenly light up, and you hear Mosquito out in the hall say, hey, shit's going down. I gotta get out. Wait, open the door. I gotta get out. And you hear in the hallway, as you're standing like next to this door, a car rev, and you hear as it knocks against the walls and starts speeding towards the door.
I'm gonna open that door up.
Hamish is like, no, you fucking aren't. And he jets over and is going to try to grapple you as you
What the shit?
run for the door.
Why can't we open the door? What's gonna happen if we open the door?
Shit's happening. You rolled pretty low. Can you roll resist physical for me, please?
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I'm so good at this. That is a 1 on the die, which means it's a 0.
He has actually a -2.
Hey!
So, and he rolled a 1 on the die as well. So in this hilarious display of weakling scrabbling, you just like put out your arm and like smack him in the face, and he spins uncontrollably out and then hits the wall. And you run over to the door, and there's a button. You hit the button, and the door, and you see headlights underneath the door.
Oh my god!
Shine into this room, and the car is running for you.
Pointed.
You step to the side. The car goes underneath the door. You hear a crunch and a shatter, and you see Mosquito flat on his back, ducked down into the seat, and the top of the car just gets shorn off. It careens into the room. It bounces a couple times, and Mosquito manages to get control of it and slide right before he hits the center column. And as the door's still opening, and you see a figure illuminated by the bluish lights out in the hallway, dark armor shining underneath the emergency lights. All the lights in the hallway start suddenly go red, and all the lights in this room go out.
Oh no.
And the door stops.
Oh.
And you can see this figure stepping.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, let's
take a break.
As you see this figure stepping forward, and Vance, you take aim. That's what we'll break.
Okay, let's go take a break. All right, bye everybody. Be back in a second. Let's play a game.
Oh, no, it's not. It's just the inside
Let's
of the
do it.
We're on the combat screen, so that's when you know it's real.
Hey.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, there's combat.
So
This is
you
okay.
all are in the purple zone over here. Hamish is by the column. He's the winged token in the center. And your enemy, who you've seen in the hallway, is walking slowly down towards you from the right. You can hear his heels clicking as Hamish jumps into action. Oh, we also have Zeus in here, and the car. So let's mark that somehow in here. I'll put the car.
Show me
The car's
Zeus.
like here. The car's the big token, and Zeus will be the little spider guy
Okay.
next to all of you.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Can I ask a stupid question?
No, you can roll to notice, and then you can ask your stupid question.
Hell yes.
Okay.
There are no stupid questions. Notice.
Difficulty 8.
What is that? Wow, I don't have anything to my notice. Okay.
Aha.
I rolled a 9 and I rolled a perk.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
You get 3 questions.
Okay, but my unrelated question is about my bruise. Heal your vitality for wield empath.
Yeah,
What is
that's your empath skill.
Right. Does that include so my willpower is +3, but
No,
my empath
it's
is
just your ranks in the skill.
Okay.
It's enough to bring someone up from being
You're
down
right. You're
without
right.
any risk. Cool. That's that.
Great.
Okay. What'd you get on your check, Vance?
8.
Cool. Success. 2 questions. And Palace.
I'm muted. I got a 5 with a 1. Sorry,
Okay,
everybody.
So,
Surprisingly quiet.
so you failed completely. You don't get any questions.
Great. Love that.
Great. Okay, so let's start with Vance. What do you want to know about this before stuff happens?
I want to know what I can tell about this armor that this person's wearing.
This seems to be the same kind of fighter as was chasing you in Elysium, but only one of them, and he's moving with a assurance. Definitely not wounded, definitely fresh. Not sure if it's the same person that you encountered in Elysium or if it's a different person, but that kind of enemy.
Okay. So then I want to know the pumps. What do I assume would happen if I shot one of these pumps?
You get a sense that if you shot one of them, it would stop working and start spraying water everywhere. But you also gather that you might be able to rig it to blow if you tried to.
Gotcha. Cool.
Cool. Great. Thank you. Let's get Alice's questions. You're muted, bud.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're chewing.
Just no questions. Just so stressed.
You get 3.
Come on, give us some good intel.
Do I imagine there's a good place to hide? Where's the best place to hide?
Best place. There are a bunch of places to take cover. So the way that this map works is the outer ring where you all are is one level. The inner ring with the green triangles is below, and the gray circle around it is a low wall you can take cover behind. There's also, you can take cover behind the planters in the center. You also gather that you could potentially, you can move around, but this is a rat trap. You're in a bad spot. There's another door on the other side, but the door is closed right now.
This doesn't count as a question because you said it already and I just wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention. There's only one person, right? With the armor, the scary armor person.
You actually hear from the other side in this moment
Fuck.
shouting and gunfire from the other door.
Do we recognize these people?
You don't see the new
Not
voices.
like do I see their face, but like do I recognize their armor? Like, can I tell if they're from Valent? Can I tell if they're from a different
The
faction?
person who you can see, the lone armored figure, is from Valent. You can see the purple V on their chest, sort of glowing in the darkened corridor.
And then for my final question, does there seem to be any weaknesses in the armor where if I aimed there, perhaps it would hit easier and or incapacitate them better?
You don't see any glaring weaknesses in this armor.
I'm not asking for glaring, I'm asking for any.
I'm telling you that you don't see anything. If you wanted to know more information, you'd have to use a skill check during the thing that's happening in order to get more information.
Should I roll the perk?
Yeah, I get it, but like, if this is like a split second,
All right, I got it.
you can tell that they're very well armored. It would be hard to hit them, and it's not like, there's not a loose wire or anything that you can like pull on. That would be the kind of thing you would see, but there's nothing like that. Okay, great. Well, let's claim actions. My guy to the right is going to claim 3 actions.
God.
My goons out in the hallway on the other side are going to claim 2.
Oh. Okay.
Anyone doing 1?
So give me a quick rundown again. We get our movement we can just use, but our actions we have to claim, or do we claim movement as like part of our actions?
Movement is an action.
Okay.
You can only roll once in your turn. You get 3 total actions. Movement is one of them, and other things. There's lots of different kinds. But
Okay.
Taking cover is an action. Moving is an action. Preparing your abilities is an action. That kind of stuff.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Advance at 3. 3 from Alice. Okay, awesome. So 2, my goons go first. They are going to try to bust the door down. You hear this kind of low whirring sound, and then a huge crack. And the door buckles in. Sparks go flying. The door in the center of this big door kind of swings open, and you can see a couple people start moving in. Let's see if we can get some of these people in. Let's use the little sword guy for these.
Oh fuck, dude.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
What?
Is there anything on the ceiling?
That sounds like something you should ask with one of your notice questions. No, you don't see anything of consequence. But you can check using an action on your turn if you want to. So that's all who comes through on this turn. The door on the other side is buckled in and broken. You can hear the motor trying to trying to lift the door up, and it's not working anymore. That door is effed, and it's not big enough to get the car through right now. All right, and that takes us to anyone with 2 actions.
Yeah, I had 2 actions.
Go for it.
Okay, I am running over here, and I'm gonna fucking hide.
Okay, you take cover. You see this person, and you just start sprinting across the floor.
Oh yeah.
You slide into cover behind this pump. The pump is letting out this like really low bassy rumble. It's like shaking your chest.
Yeah.
And your heartbeat is like completely through the roof right now.
Yeah.
3 actions. My guy is going to move into this zone. He walks up to Vance. You see him kind of walking in the hallway, and then Vance, you pull his weapon, and suddenly you see this blast of light behind him, and he rockets up to you at an incredible speed, stops on a dime with this kind of like soft click, and this blade of light extends from his fist, Halo style, and he takes 2 swipes at you.
Oh god.
10
plus
10 plus 8, 18.
Well, that to hit me.
Yeah.
That do be doing that.
Oh my god.
That do.
Okay. He rolled a complication. I'm gonna say that you managed to get your gun up in the way and block his first strike. Second strike does 6 damage to you as the blade goes through your shoulder, and he pulls away completely silently. You can see your face reflected in this round helmet in front of you, moving with incredible speed and grace, even in low gravity. That's 3 actions. Okay. And attacking with incredible speed. He's attacking twice per turn. He's rolling once, but he has a feature that lets him do that. So,
Fuck, dude.
I am still playing other rules. Okay, 3 actions from Vance and Pal and Alice. Let's let Vance go first. He's just got attacked.
Okay. So, fuck this guy. I'm actually gonna 1 action to go here.
You do have to use another action to get out of melee range with him.
I didn't know that.
Disengage style.
Disengage style. I thought we were better than that. So this is a low wall, right?
Yeah.
So I can see these guys. Yeah?
Yeah. You can see them.
Okay, so I want to move there. And that took me 2 actions to get there. And I just want to pick off this dude.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
What is my bonus to shoot? Oh, 17?
Definitely hits.
And 2. So that's 10 damage to him.
Yeah, you slide to one knee after dodging the second blow, and you lift your sniper rifle. A crack of lightning across the room. It slams into his chest, and he flies back into the wall. He is gone. Alice.
Holy shit.
Well, I was gonna try to level with him, so I guess I'm not gonna do that because he's dead. So, where are the sounds of cars and gunshots coming from?
Okay, so just to review, you have a bunch of people entering the room that you're in from the left side, and you have the scary Valent security person on the right side.
Okay.
The sound of cars and gunshots were the people on the left busting into the room that you're in.
Okay.
But the scared guy just got dead.
No, that was one of the guys on the left.
Fuck!
Okay.
I'm so lost.
Scary guy's still standing there.
Yeah.
Scary guy's still standing there. Scary guy's from Valent, right?
Yep, he's right here.
I would like to, first of all, what are you using that's not disappearing when you are doing the thing?
Do you mean the laser pointer?
Yeah, where is that?
It's the little raindrop.
Wow, I would have never. Nope.
Doing great.
Great. Whew. Second of all, I would like to roll an empath check on my dude, the Valent guy, and just kind of like suss out his brain. Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah, roll empath. Difficulty 8.
I rolled a 9 with a perk.
You reach out to this person's consciousness and you find no human consciousness there.
Oh.
What you do find is a flood of information. You find scenes of people in security forces uniforms in a phalanx running into a crowd and slaying multitudes of people. You find shots of Luna, the moon around Earth, security forces dropping from orbit and landing and doing battle on its dusty surface. You find this amazing record of thousands and thousands of violent conflicts flash through your mind in a second, and you emerge. This is not a human. This is a machine.
What?
You just hear me go, it's a robot. It's a robot. That's
Okay.
a robot.
Suddenly
That's
Alice
one
finds
action.
them.
You got 2 more.
So I'm not gonna level with it because it's a robot. I'm moving my guy, my little leaf. I'm on the wrong thing. My little leaf. How far can I move? Can I hide behind wall?
With one action, you can either take cover or move between zones. So that's moving between zones. You can't take cover there, but you can do it on your next turn if you want to.
Well, I have 2 actions left.
Oh yeah. You can move in. You can move behind the wall and take cover. Absolutely.
That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
I am behind the
Got it.
wall.
Perfect.
Yep.
You're behind the wall. You leap over the wall and slam to your to your ass and duck behind, pulling your drill out. These flashes of recorded experience flash through your mind. This is strange. Okay.
This isn't
Cool.
like normal. Like Valen doesn't usually use robot people, right?
Not to your knowledge, no.
The last time
Okay.
we met these people, there were people in them, right?
We think.
We think. I don't like that. Shrug.
Zeus is going to engage
And they're
the
all
guy.
robots.
Zeus runs up and haymakers this.
Oh wait, Zeus is here?
Yeah, he's with us.
Zeus came with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeus came with
Robot
us.
on robot.
Gross.
No robot.
Zeus misses and sort of tumbles as the other guy sort of like turns and jabs his fist into the back of Zeus's knee. His knee collapses and Zeus falls to the ground, and the valiant soldier spins the blade in his hand and raises his fist to strike.
Stop! Don't do that.
Mosquito screams, "No!" And turns the car. He's gonna try to ram the security guard with the car.
Fuck.
He's trying to
He's gonna make a pilot check against his defense.
end him if he takes my robot friend.
Not quite enough.
No.
He slams the car, and the soldier grabs the front of the car with both hands and slams it into the wall. Mosquito doesn't take any damage from that, but this guy's no joke. That is. Oh, I moved Zeus to the wrong spot. That's Zeus. Okay, cool. Hey Mitch is going to float down to a control panel in the center of the room and starts frantically punching shit in.
Oh,
you
God.
see the lights in the room start to flicker and come back. He seems like he's trying to power something up. All right, that is that. Next round, one action, anyone.
Oh my fucking God.
My soldier's gonna take one action.
Which one's the soul?
No.
Oh, no, my soldier's gonna take two actions. Sorry.
Shit.
And my goons are gonna take three.
I'm gonna take two.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, I'm gonna take three because I think something I want to do is gonna be considered an action.
Okay, God fucking damn it. I'm gonna take two.
I'll take two.
Okay. Okay. So, then the soldier is first. He pushes the car off of him. The car kind of careens in zero gravity as Mosquito frantically tries to get the power and the thrusters to come back. He looks at Zeus and sort of cocks his head, and then grabs Zeus by the neck and kind of lifts him off the ground, and then the sword slams into Zeus. See if he rolls to hit 2 times like a jackhammer. It's a perk, so double damage.
Fuck.
12 points of damage on the first hit. Zeus, the eyes go dark, and he throws Zeus into zero gravity and just tumbles out of control out into the middle of the room.
Talk
That's
about
one-
this later, mister.
That's one action. He then is going to rush down into this zone. with his
Damn it.
movement. Anyone with 2 actions can go.
So I have 2 actions, so I can't get there, right? I can't get like over here. Like if I'm in this purple zone, does that correlate to this purple zone?
You can travel from where you are into the same zone.
Okay, into the same zone as him.
Yeah, you're adjacent. You're adjacent.
Okay.
You can go through here.
Okay, I'm running over here.
Okay.
And I am going to effortless disrupt this thing.
Okay, so you have some options here.
Yeah.
You can disrupt the armor, you can disrupt the weapons, or you can disrupt him himself. Those will have different effects.
Yeah. So, actions that don't require a skill check fail unless the user succeeds on a check 6+ hack. I just want to disrupt, like, fuck. I want to disrupt him. I would like to turn him off or make his function very difficult.
Okay, so now what the effect this will have is any skill checks it makes that aren't attacking.
Yeah.
Or
attacking?
or any like defensive skills. So any checks to search. So I can just tell you what these do. So if you're gonna disrupt like the cognitive process of this machine, it would affect the skills that they roll. If you wanted to impact the weapons, you can make attack rolls have the added difficulty, or you can lower its defense by attacking the armor and shielding.
God damn. Shit. Okay.
It's a complicated machine. There's lots of different component parts.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get it. I want to take out its weapons first.
Okay, so you disrupt the weapons, and you can always do it again if you need to.
Yeah.
You disrupt the weapons, and the blade that's been extended from its glove flickers out, and it looks at its hand, and then it looks at you. Its black, shiny helmet reflecting your face. You can see your gaunt, pale, panicked face is reflected in its helmet, and its attention has turned to you. That's
Great.
2 actions. Anyone else? 2 actions.
Me.
Vance, go.
I move within the same zone up to this wall and look at my new ammo and open up my handle so it's like fully exposed, the inner green, which signifies usually that I'm about to wreck shit. And I'm going to use my imbue shot, which lets me add now 2 tags because I've leveled this up. So it's a double shot and it's empowered. And I'm gonna hit the big guy and one of these. So I'm gonna hit him and him with this.
Okay, cool. So roll. You roll once, and I'll just check the armor for each of them.
Okay, it's another 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits both.
Okay, and then I got a 4.
Perk, so it's double damage.
Okay, so that does 15 damage, and then double that is 30 to both of them.
Holy my fucking god.
Well, just like imbue is +2, and then because the summer is 10 damage, and then imbue does 2 more, and then empower does 3 more because of my biotics. So it's 30 damage to both of them.
John,
it's insane.
John, you've created a monster. This is stupid.
I am useless in combat.
I mean,
you see. Okay, so describe what you do here. Like, what does this look like?
I come and slide up, and I am like I picked that guy off, but my gun was like closed in because I was moving really fast, and I haven't used it since I've got these no bullets. So I'm like linking in my Terry Crews suspender into the hilt of my gun, and it's like almost looks like a Gatling gun setup in the sniper rifle. And I throw open the throttle on this thing, and all of a sudden you see this like super bright, like you guys have seen me do this before, like open up the handle and you see like some green color there, but now it's like brightly shining green, and it's like chain gun. Like it's like 12 shots hit each of these guys as I just pull the trigger once, and it's like and I'm shocked by it.
You plant and you slide back several feet as this thing goes. It sprays out wildly, and 6 shots slam into this this goon over here. The 2 of them who are left just see 2 of their companions with a lightning blast and go down in a bloody pulp. The
Wait,
guy in the center.
Did you get 2 people with that one, Smith?
I also hit the main guy with it, the big guy.
Okay.
Okay. So here's how this works. You do 30 damage total. It's 5 armor, so it's 25. He has 15 vitality. So he goes down, as far as you know. You and out of nowhere he turns to look at Palace, and his back is to you. And Palace, you see just Swiss cheese gets riddled with holes, smoking with this green, like burned edges to the holes around that's gone through him. You can see he kind of like staggers for a second, and like lurches and sort of leans against the planter. That's fucked. That's so crazy.
My God. This should
okay.
not be allowed.
And you see as he lands and looks down at the plants for a second.
Oh no.
The helmet looks up at you, Palace, and it looks like he's about to leap towards you like an animal. Like he's still up.
Oh God.
Okay, my goons are taking 3 actions each. We get 4 more in here.
I'm gonna fucking die.
You're not gonna die. I made brewskis.
They walk through. All right, so we got 1 action. It's gonna try to attack Palace with submachine gun. 2 actions. That's all you can do. 2 actions. That's all you can do. 1 action. Attacking Haymitch. 1 action. 2 actions. Can't do anything. And 1 action. 2 actions. Can't do anything else. Okay, so Palace, you're taking 2 attacks.
Y'all, it doesn't look good.
That is a 8 to hit.
And what is this? This is my vitality or defense.
Yeah.
Y'all, I have a defense of 6. Like,
and a perk. Does 8 damage to you. As you disrupt, you see this massive dealing of damage to this huge guy, and then you look up and you see muzzle flashes, and you're just riddled with bullets around you. Catch one in the shoulder. 8 damage.
Unless this guy
Second
fails,
shot.
unless this guy fails, I'm going down.
I'm yelling timber.
I roll another perk, and it's a 12. And you see Palace, after disrupting this machine, hit the wall and slide down bloody streaks on this low wall, and Palace collapses in a heap. Your next, you can claim actions as normal in your next turn, but you have to roll to endure or take a wound. All right, that's the end of the round. Anyone taking 1 action?
Wait, I didn't go.
Oh, sorry, you have 3. I'm sorry. Go.
I was like, wait a second. So robot guy still alive?
Went down. You don't know.
I thought you said he turned toward. Oh wait, I didn't see that.
Oh wait, robot guy, like the main
The
guy,
like,
the Valiant, the soldier.
yeah,
Yeah, still up.
still up. I would like to see if I can use. I don't know can I use a read person to see if there's like a place on him that I could either like turn him off or like reconfigure real quick with my drill.
No, the deadly war machine doesn't have an off switch on his back. You can't read person; it's not a person. You can roll to hack if you want to see. If you want to see, like, get more information about it. You can also just shoot it. You got options, but
I wanted to try to turn the tides and make him fight for us, but I think I'll have to wait another day. Yeah, I'll just roll to shoot.
okay. Go ahead and roll. Defense is 15.
There's no way. There's no way.
Okay, then you can't hit him.
I
There's
get
no
a
else.
+3 to shoot. Like, there's no. Okay. God, I told you I'm useless in combat.
I mean, the other guys are a lot easier to hit.
Where are they?
They're all the
around.
little sword
They're all the
dudes.
little guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a bunch of them.
I will use my movement first to tink 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 tink. Come over here. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can use an action to move between zones, of course.
And I want to shoot him, and I shoot him, sir.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What's the DC here?
Defense is 10 for this guy.
Sure. Woo! Okay. 12. I rolled a 12.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. What's your damage?
Oh,
Roll
no. I've never
You didn't
known.
You didn't write down what your drill damage was when I told you what it was?
You never told me. You were
All right,
always
you do 2. It doesn't matter really. You do 2 damage.
only 2?
Yeah.
Look, But that's enough to make him to take him out. So you slide into next to this planter, and the drill slams into his chest, leaving a gaping hole. He's out.
And
Are you
now
telling me I didn't need to do 30 damage to that one guy?
Not these guys. Nope.
I'm gonna take
Shit,
cover.
I could kill these guys. Damn.
Okay, you're in cover. Great.
Okay.
Excellent. Hamish is gonna try again here. He's like messing with stuff. He's pulling wires out. He has like a welding thing. He's like going to town on this. There's like a huge flurry of activity from Hamish in the center of this control panel, and you can feel the room like lurch when he hits a certain button. Fails on that one, and a complication. Hamish grabs a bundle of wires trying to do something, and he takes some damage going, oh god! Electrocutes himself as he's trying to jury rig this, whatever it is.
Okay.
What?
Is he good? Is he okay? I think.
Okay.
He's still up.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. That's all we got. All right. Top of the next round. One action, anyone.
Does enduring take an action, or is it
No.
just okay?
No, your actions are gated behind your endure check.
I oh fuck. I'm gonna take one action if I can endure.
Okay. Cool. 2 actions from Alice, I mean. And Vance, what are you doing?
2.
2 actions. Okay. Cool. All right, so 1 action. Palace, please roll to endure.
Oh, y'all, I rolled well. Yay!
Yes!
I got a 10
Nice.
on the die and a perk.
You got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know what the rules for perks on endure rolls are, but we'll say that you pop up with what's your fortitude score?
My fortitude score is a -1.
A -1. Okay. We'll give you an extra hit point. And I was gonna say like, okay, just like give you your fortitude score plus.
What is
but you pop up.
How many
Sorry,
hit
go ahead.
points? How many hit points do I get back? Because what does this roll
You roll
give me?
a 10 on the die.
Yeah.
What's your endure bonus?
My what?
What's your?
No, I know.
what's your
I was
modifier?
making a joke.
Oh,
Sorry.
gotcha. You're good.
Okay, I've got resist physical. I have. God, where is endure? Sorry, I can't find it
I
on my
think it's under
character sheet.
fortitude.
Apply force, strike unarmed weapon, throw, run, leap. No, I've got resist physical, and that is what I have.
Oh, maybe it's willpower.
Okay, yes, I see it. I don't have a bonus to endure, but I do have a +3 to willpower. So.
Okay, so you take, it's 8 minus 13, so you get 5 hit points back, and we'll give you what's your total? Your total bonus is
for willpower or
3?
for endure? It's 3 for willpower.
Yeah, so let's give you 8 back.
Thank you.
Just as for your perk, you can take a double your bonus.
Hell yes.
That's more than I have to begin with.
Sorry. He's a stubborn fuck. What can I say? And so I am going to disrupt him again.
Okay.
Spending that tenacity, baby, and I'm disrupting his defense.
Excellent. You disrupt his defense. You see this flickering shield that's been damaged from the blast suddenly go out and starts to move slower. It looks like he's about to pounce at you, and you see him sort of like his limbs seize up.
Yeah.
And he's trying to like crawl over this planter. Wow, it's gonna try to take you out again because it's. All right, so that's 1 action. Anyone taking 2? My guy's gonna take 2, and then my goons will take 3 each. Okay, so my soldier's gonna go first. It's going to rush toward Pal and
I'm not your pal.
take a swipe, set back once.
Thank you. Jesus.
Oh, actually, no, not set back, but there's a modification. What's your hack?
Yes. So
rank?
I have 3 ranks in hack and +1 to knowledge, if that helps. But I have
Okay.
3 ranks in hack.
3 ranks to hack. Oh my gosh.
So increased difficulty of checks made with that technology by your ranks in hack.
9 total
Fuck.
and a setback.
Well, it hits me. My defense is 6.
Okay. So I'm gonna say its next check is setback.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
it rushes forward. It doesn't even have any weapons on it. It just grabs you by the shirt and uppercuts you, and you go floating up a couple of feet.
Oh,
You take 9 damage. Not 9 damage. It's less than that. It's 4 damage.
Okay.
You take 4 damage because it's had to use an unarmed strike here because he disrupted its weapons.
Okay.
That's all it got.
Okay.
2 actions.
Wait, is Palace is down again?
No, I'm still up. Barely.
Okay. Well, then I don't need to do what I was planning on doing. So instead, I will move here.
Okay.
And shoot this dude. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay. Go for it.
What did I need to hit again? An 8?
A 10.
Okay. I hit a 7 and I rolled a setback.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So you your drill doesn't power up. Something's gone wrong.
Oh, shit.
And nothing happens. You don't shoot him.
Oh, God.
Something's broken with your drill. That's bad. All right.
I will
Vance.
end the drill.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna double shot. Now that I'm like, you see this like light in Vance's eyes after that first shot with these new bullets, and it's like a kid on Christmas morning, and he sees these 2 goons running at him, and he sees that Palace is like having these issues with this robot. And he eyes the 2 goons right here, and I want to look into their eyes and see which one has a weaker spirit.
They look mechanically similar.
I think that those
make-
people
make-
are.
If you want to look into their eyes and see who's the weaker spirit and actually get information, you have to read person, which is a roll. You look at one of them. One of them's fat and one of them's tall and skinny. It looks like they're a comedy duo.
I want to take out Belushi and shoot the fat one, and then my other shot is gonna go for the main guy again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That's a 12 to hit. I hope the armor thing worked.
12 does not hit the main guy, but it does hit
What?
the. He's still got stuff. The difficulty is now 13 because of the disrupt.
Oh.
Oh, what the
13.
fuck?
Can I use tenacity? Can I burn 1 tenacity?
You can burn tenacity. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna burn 1 tenacity and make sure I hit him with this too.
Hell yes.
Okay, you got it.
And so that's 15 damage to both of them because I rolled a 2 on the d4.
You see,
Imbue, empower thing.
yeah, you see the lights kind of like flicker out for a second, and this green glow from the other side of the room, and this guy is gone. Belushi's gone. The soldier takes a hit on the shoulder, and this armor, like a whole chunk of the armor, just peels off, and you can see this like armature beneath these steel bars wrapped with wire. You can hear the pneumatic mechanisms inside whirring and hissing. It's like a bit of steam starts to escape from one side, looks super rough, and collapses inert by Palace. Looks like it went down. And then suddenly it locks back down onto the metal deck and grabs Palace by the leg.
Not the broken leg.
No, the other one.
Oh, God, thank you.
I'm not cruel.
Are you not?
So
Great.
the thing, 15 vitality has taken 40.
We don't have it looks like it's taking damage. Something's happening with it that you don't understand that is causing it to
Fucker.
somehow endure beyond these hits.
Okay.
Look, I, Vance, don't understand this, and am going to continue shooting it.
It's a good fucking idea. I think you should.
It's definitely doing something, but you kind of get the sense that it's healing faster than you can do damage to it with just one hit per turn. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's Vance. My goons are gonna go. This goon is gonna run up and shoot Hamish.
Shit.
Hits. Hamish takes 4 damage. Hamish is just getting peppered with bullets. He kind of holds up a tray, like a piece of like a door from a service panel or something, and it kind of just dented with bullets, and a couple of them get through and hit him. This other goon is going to run up to Palace.
Dog.
Actually, it's gonna duck behind cover. Not Palace. Alice. It is gonna shoot Alice. Alice, you're not in cover, are you?
No.
All right. That's a 13 and a perk.
That misses.
Does it?
No!
Oh, okay. I don't know what your defense is. You take 8 damage as it sticks the gun up over and just blindly strafes you. You go down?
I'm down.
Shit.
Oh no.
I have 6 vitality, y'all.
You look up and see muzzle flashes, and you just are at a pool of your own blood. You cough, and you see Zeus wheeling above you, dead. Just inert.
Fuck
Actually,
that.
Zeus needs to roll to endure. I keep forgetting to do that. Ooh! As if Zeus rolls above, you see one eye flicker to life,
Oh.
and you see his arms and hands suddenly flex, and you can hear electromagnets engaging, and he 3-point landing right next to you.
Hell yes,
And
Zeus.
it's going to take 2 actions to pummel the guy who shot you. Hits. Boom! Takes this guy's head off, and it just goes careening across the room.
Oh.
Little spheres of blood and gore peppering the room around.
Oh, dude.
This guy is gone.
Damn.
Zeus is right there.
That is savage.
This guy is gonna run up to Vance and take a shot.
Good luck.
7.
That misses.
So he runs up to you, and it's just in the middle of nowhere. You're not in cover or anything, and he just takes
not.
aim and. Well, how do you dodge these bullets?
I don't. I stand still and know that they will miss.
You're just cool, slow motion. You see the bullets by Vance's face as he takes aim.
So good.
This guy is gonna move and shoot Palace because it's the guy who's closest. Oh, and Mosquito has stuff to do too. Mosquito is going to move the car over here. He, you see the car suddenly stabilize, and Mosquito says, "Get the fuck in!" And the thrusters blast, and he's gonna try to ram this far door here.
Shit.
To try to get out. It's just the car is just careening across this room. Hamish is going to make his check. Success. You feel this room suddenly
fucking knew that he was doing this.
Lurch.
Shit.
The room flickers and goes dark, and then suddenly comes back, and it's like the light is a different color. It's not as bright. You get the sense you're off of the grid.
Oh.
And the door on either side, the doors start to close. The one side closes, the other side is broken, but you can tell it's trying to close. Something's happening. Hamish is like, "Hold the fuck on!" He starts strapping in.
Oh god.
Great. This last goon's gonna shoot Palace. That's a 6.
My defense is 6.
Okay, so he doesn't. Yeah, he does hit you.
Yep.
I think that's the rule.
Meets it, beats it. We can just say.
All right, so that's 4 damage.
And once again, Palace
is down again.
is
Palace is
down.
just getting riddled with bullets. Starting to look pretty dire. All right, anyone taking one action?
I have. Oh god, fuck. Yes, I will take one action.
My enemy will also take one action. My goons are all going to take 2 actions. Anyone else taking 2 actions?
I am taking 2 actions.
And take 2 actions. And I'm taking 3.
I'll take 3. I mean, I gotta roll to endure first, but yeah.
Zeus and Mosquito are both going to take 3.
2 of us are down. God damn.
All right, here we go.
All right.
1 action. My guy will go first. He's going to. He took 1 action. He sees Palace kind of limply drifting, magnetic boots still holding his body to the ground. Sees the terminal in your hand.
They're heels.
And is going to. Good. Your magnetic heels
Please.
keeping you tethered to the ground. Sees a terminal in your hand. Mechanically, we're gonna roll to search. Okay. Roll to search against your defense. What's your defense?
6, dude.
Yep. Rolled 5 on the die. It has +2.
Oh, fuck.
Grabs your terminal.
Don't.
And in the hand.
No!
Crunches, and it just drifts. And you see the systems on his body start coming back. The shield flickers back into place, and the sword appears back on his hand. Palace, roll to endure.
Oh no.
Difficulty 8.
Endure. Okay, so do I add my ranks in endure, or do I add my willpower as well?
It's willpower plus endure.
Okay.
To get your total.
I rolled a 6 on the die plus 3. That's a 9 with a perk. So.
Okay. So what's your total willpower?
3.
3. So we'll say you get 4 hit points back because you rolled 1 above, and we'll give you the extra 3 as your perk.
Oh my god.
You gasp back to life. You can feel your heart beating quickly, trying to keep the blood flow happening in your body as you're just hemorrhaging out here. You see there's a huge red spot on the front of your shirt that says "Bite me," and it's just dripping. And every once in a while, we're in 0 gravity. A big globule will just sphere up and just float in front of your face. You cough, and this spray of blood comes out. You are on the edge right now.
You're still
what's your action?
Barely breathing.
I don't have my terminal. I can't do what I was gonna do. Oh my god. And this thing is fully back online now, right?
The disrupt has faded. You get the sense that it's really messed up physically, but the systems are online.
Fuck. So even if there's no way I would be able to hit this thing unless is there a place where I think I could get my hand in anywhere?
I'll say that since you're in melee range, you can roll to disrupt. Yeah. It has. There's you can see systems.
Yeah.
If you want to use one of your abilities without your terminal because you're in melee range, I'll say you can do that.
Fuck. Yes.
Or you can try to I don't know, do something else. But
God.
Even without your terminal, you can see the system now.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Okay. I want to reach in to one of the holes in this thing's body and try and rip out some of this shit, and I want to try and disrupt its whatever its actions or whatever the fuck is allowing it to regenerate. I think that's the third thing that I might be able to disrupt.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. Go ahead and you spend your tenacity.
I spend my tenacity.
And you reach in and you pull out this writhing, strange, it's almost like a nest, like a beehive, and there's these tiny little nanobots that are just roiling over your hand. They start pouring out. Some of them get detached and they float in the air, their tiny little spindly legs waving around. And then you just toss it, and you've grabbed something really vital out of this thing. Okay.
Shit.
That's that. 2 actions. Anyone taking 2 actions?
That was me.
Go ahead.
Cool. Well, I see that happen, and I'm gonna blow the last Blues Brother out of the water, and another shot is going on Big Man, Big Beefy.
Okay.
So 19 to
Holy
hit.
shit! Yeah, that hits.
3, so 15 damage to each of them.
Nice. Yeah, Elwood Blues is out, and you, Palace, you rip this thing out and toss it across the room, and Vance, you catch it, and you just these shells slam into it. It goes down and stays down, but you can sense that it's not over yet.
Shit. The machine
This
went down?
thing, yeah, this thing you can see like it's like primary mechanism of like the fast regeneration is gone.
Yeah.
But there's still it actually like takes its hand and reaches in and starts hooking wires back up to itself.
No.
And it seems like its attention has turned from you. And now it looks back at Vance and is like, all right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Damage to acquire its attention.
Yeah, it wasn't really that concerned until its regenerating ability was gone. Anyone else taking 2 actions?
I think Al took 3.
Okay, cool. So Mosquito powers up the car and pulls the throttle. The thrusters flare, and it just screams into the wall. Let's see if you can pilot it and slam through. Where's my D4? There we go. Yeah! Mosquito slams into the door, and it buckles inward and skids, sparking down the hallway. He spins the car and is like, I think... grab him! Grab him!
Grab who?
Haymitch, probably.
Oh.
Just shouting out.
Great. Zeus is going to rush this way and attack the goon. The goons are going to go simultaneously. This one's going to attack Haymitch again. Hits Haymitch for another 4. Haymitch is looking real rough. He goes down. His hand kind of hits the deck, the thing. He's trying to like reach for something, and it slides back, leaving a streak of blood. And he kind of collapses, heaving on his stomach, and starts to try to get back up. Zeus is gonna try to take out the guy who shot Haymitch, and he does in fact do so with a perk.
Yes.
Grabs this guy and just throws him up into the ceiling, and you can hear the distant crack as this guy just slams into the ceiling at high speed. And Zeus grabs Haymitch.
Fantastic. Good.
So is this guy gone?
Which one?
Yes. Oh, you already.
He's gone. Yes, he's gone. The other goon is going to try to attack Zeus.
Don't you dare attack my baby!
Misses.
Sorry.
And the just sparking bullets off of Zeus's back as he kind of shields Haymitch and grabs him and sort of cradles him under his belly. Haymitch is scrambling like, no! Haymitch is going to do his last check. He has to endure first, and fails to endure. Haymitch is bleeding out, and he's trying to get away from Zeus. He's pushing away, but he just can't get there. He has a wound.
Oh boy.
Cool. Alice. It means that all of his checks are set back once.
Okay. That's not. Is that permanent? That's not permanent, right?
It's permanent until he doesn't have a wound anymore.
How do you get rid of that?
Resting.
Okay. For the viewers at home and my own.
Of course, this is for the viewers. It's for the viewers.
Yes,
This
just
is
for the viewers.
We know.
We read the book.
I have to roll to endure.
Okay, go ahead and roll to endure. Difficulty 8.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
do you have
can
tenacity? Oh
succeed?
yeah, you can burn tenacity, absolutely.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
gonna
burn
burn
tenacity to succeed.
tenacity, so I'm gonna
You burn 3 tenacity and succeed.
tenacity.
You can burn more tenacity if you want to get those as hit points. You get 1 hit point for meeting the difficulty, and then 1 hit point for every above.
No. We're gonna just take the 1 hit point. I also got a setback, by the way.
Oh, hi, Adam.
Oh no. A setback. So you okay, so your next skill check is gonna be set back as you are like lightheaded and dizzy from just getting this crap knocked out of you.
Oh Jesus.
You see Hamish go down and Zeus pick him up and try to cradle him. You can see like the vision is swimming in front of you. What do you do?
I have 1. I'm at 1 hit point, right?
Yes.
Is Palace
down?
Palace is up, but
Palace is down. Hamish is down.
Yes.
Okay. So for my 3 actions, number 1, I'm going to take a brewski out of my fanny pack, my holographic fanny pack,
oh god.
and pop that sucker. So that's 3 vitality back.
Yep.
It also says "Bite Me, Daddy" on it.
And there are stickers on every single bottle that I own that just say
Like
bite.
Sephora, it's like one of those. It's like a brand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's a T-shirt, but there's also like makeup and like other stuff. It's an empty eyeliner bottle.
It's actually stuff that Alice has taken a lot of time to make in her basement. How dare you?
Okay, drink your moonshine.
Yeah. This is her brand. Anyway, so I take my brew,
Fantastic.
and then I will. They're still over here, right?
Which
In
who
the
are you talking
control.
about? Yeah, Hamish and Zeus are in the control panel.
Yeah. Hamish isn't doing well. Part of me doesn't want to heal him because I'm afraid that he'll run away. I will use movement as an action. And then instead of giving him a brew, I would like to. I can't roll. No, wait, yes, I can because enduring is different than stabilizing. Can I roll to stabilize?
Yes, that will remove his need to endure to take actions.
Yeah.
So he'll just be able to do stuff, but
Let him
could do
bleed
that.
out.
I'm not gonna let him bleed out. He's like my only friend.
Go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Try to stabilize him.
Ooh, we probably didn't. Excuse me. It's a 5.
No, you do not stabilize him.
6.
In fact, his next as you're trying to stabilize, you like grab him on one of the wounds you didn't see, and he screams in pain. His next check to endure is gonna be set back once.
Didn't you do literally the exact same fucking thing to me?
I'm going to contest that because the reason that you set it back last time for Palace is because not only did I fail to stabilize, I also rolled a setback. This time I just failed to stabilize, but I didn't roll a setback, so I feel like it should.
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, we'll just say you failed and he still has to endure.
You're trying to kill my only friends, this robot and Hamish.
You're such a dick.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that one.
Really
Okay,
hurt me.
that's all. That's everyone. Okay, anyone taking 1 action?
Will I have to disengage from the robot to get away from it right now?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
My robot is taking 2. My goon is taking 1.
Oh, are we at a new round?
Yes.
Shit. 3. I'm claiming 3.
Okay.
2.
I wonder what they'll be. Al, how many taking?
Where'd the car go?
It's
The car. It's over by the other door.
Over here.
It just created an escape route.
Oh, I have it so zoomed in that I couldn't see that door.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'll take. Three. Just be safe.
Okay. Cool. So my goon goes first. He's gonna try to attack. I guess I'll say that Hamish is in cover, so he's gonna try to attack Zeus again.
Oh. I really thought he was gonna try and attack me.
9. That doesn't hit Zeus. So it's just still bouncing off. This goon is just like standing in the middle of the floor, just spraying bullets, growling. The next is 2 actions. My guy turns around and gets on his hands and knees, and the back starts to unfold, and this huge cannon emerges from the back.
He was a transformer.
It starts to charge up with this bright blue, taking aim at Vance. And he's going to try to shoot Vance with his second action.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
Dog, do not tempt fate. That is a fucking cannon on his back.
He's got a +8 to hit.
Okay, well, actually, I'm going to take that back.
So he has to roll 7. He also has some tenacity to spend because he hasn't spent any yet.
Oh.
So
I would like to know why this robot fighter gets tenacity. He's not even a person.
bruh, he just rolled. I'm not even kidding. He rolled a 17 and a perk. This thing charges up. It's this massive like railgun kind of thing. There's two they almost look like drawer slides kind of thing, and between them there's like this arcing energy. It charges up and thump, leaves the gun. He slides back into Palace on the metal floor with a screech. It's the bolt slams into Vance, dealing 12 damage, doubled to 24.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vance takes this bolt, flies back into the wall, slams, and is floating kind of out of control. You look down at your chest, and your armor is cracked open, and you can see blood starting to bubble out into the room.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good. That's not good. 2 actions, Vance. Please roll to enter.
Oh, we're big fucked.
What is the DC here?
8.
8? Okay, so I have a endure is
It's under willpower.
under willpower. Okay, so I got a 4. I'm gonna burn 4 tenacity
Yeah, you are, buddy. Yeah, you are.
and be up.
Okay, you come back. You're scorched. Your visor has a crack in one side of it. Your heads up display starts to flicker, and you are armed and you have actions. What are you gonna do?
I take my cracked visor off and throw it to the ground and just like rip the rest of my like shredded armor off and hold the gun up. And in my mind, I'm thinking back to like my childhood on Earth, and all I can see is Arnold Schwarzenegger's face as I hit this robot. And as I like hold my palm on this bright green handle, I just look at it and say, "This is one Terminator that won't be back." That is a 17 to hit. That is a perk.
Double damage.
D4. That is 30 damage to him and the last goon.
Shredded. You see the head pop off of the body and start spinning in the air. The body, it just crumples into pieces in front of Palace. Little tiny pieces of machinery and wire start to float around you. The goon looks over, is like, "Oh shit!" and just gets fucking pulled out of the scene. And you have defeated all the enemies. Hamish also took 2 actions. He's going to roll to endure. Fails. Takes a second wound. Hamish starts to lose consciousness. It's fading in Zeus's arms. Mosquito's like, hey, everything seems fine. And Zeus like pulls back, has Hamish in his arms. Hamish is sort of weakly struggling.
Are we still in combat?
You're out of combat.
I mean, I would like, since I was gonna go soon after that, I would really like to go up.
Go.
I'm gonna run up to Hamish. I'm gonna try and stabilize him.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll just do my other brew. We're good. That's good.
Well, okay, then if you're gonna do that, let's get him into the car and out of here first.
Yeah. I figured we'd get him to the car first.
So let's get into the car and get the fuck out of here, and then we can give him a brew so he doesn't try and leave in his spaceship.
He's going on a trip in his favorite.
You do. And Palace, as you're leaving, you see the head of this machine, still undamaged, relatively, kind of floating up towards the ceiling.
Excuse me?
Can I grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it.
Yeah, I want to snag it. And
You grab it.
I want to, as soon as I get in the car, I'm like looking at this thing's inside, seeing if it's got like a tracker, if there's anything that could like.
You pull off the helmet visor, and you see, in place of a face, a camera lens.
I am
right behind the
I
helmet.
grill, and with the butt, I just whack it.
Hey, don't!
You
I'm gonna
crack the
disconnect
lens.
it.
It's not running right now. It's unpowered because it's no longer a thing.
Why does everybody want
also-
to break my shit? I just want to have something that doesn't get fucking broken.
This is
You also
Valen.
see a solid state hard drive, in here. A like thin black box that's connected to where the base of where its spine would connect.
I also grab my shattered terminal before I leave.
You do, yeah. It's kind of folded in half.
While we drive, can I just like scavenge parts off of the robot and put them in my fanny pack?
Yeah, go ahead and search.
Cool.
I am also searching in this robot's head.
Where is that as a thingy?
It's under willpower.
Nope.
Oh, good thing I have a plus nothing to that.
Difficulty is going to be 8.
I didn't roll on purpose, so I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
I like threw it across the table,
Yeah, sure. Okay.
and it was trash.
Uh-huh.
That's another reason to re-roll it.
And it's another reason to re-roll it. I get advantage.
Just roll. What are you doing?
I'm stalling. I rolled a 7. Okay.
Okay, so you don't
Wait,
find anything of
You
worth.
said you said 8.
Yeah.
I'll just burn I'll just burn a tenacity.
Okay. You find in the shattered torso of this thing, a small capsule glowing a purple color. You know that this is Valexium.
Yes, it is.
It's kind of fueling. It's a power source for this machine.
I also just like want small pieces of hardware. Like I don't imagine. So, like I'm happy to find the Valexium. Don't.
Yeah, you find all sorts of odds and ends.
Yeah, but I
but
imagine.
that's a thing of value that you find.
Yeah. I imagine some pulling off of it are just like loose gears and like bullshit that I'm gonna put in my birds later.
Yeah, sure.
We saw those nanobots when we fought some of these before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some of those and take them for future research and study. And
You grab the bottle that had Alice's healing potion in it, and you throw a couple in there. They're kind of like scrabbling around like spiders.
gross. I cap it and
Alice, do you want me to fix your thingy again?
would you please?
I can try. This one's in half. It's gonna be a little harder.
All right, I pass her my terminal. This thing has been
Okay.
bent like taffy. It's just.
Can I
You can roll to. Sorry, go ahead, Vance. What's up?
go ahead and do this?
Roll to fabricate. Difficulty 10.
Okay. I'm gonna burn. What did I roll? I rolled a 5 plus 3, so an 8. And I needed a 10. I'll burn 2 tenacity to fix it.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah. You kind of like snap it back into place, and you grab another terminal from next to Hamish's console, and you replace the screen real quick, and you have your terminal back.
There you will notice there's like flex tape on parts of it. That's basically like our duct tape to make sure that it's not like bent anymore. There are a couple cracks that I tried my best to just like smooth over, and I'm like, it'll do.
Yeah. No, it's good. Thank you, Al. I appreciate it. Okay,
I want to go over to this thing and look at the back cannon that it had,
Okay.
and I want to like try and remove it.
fuck. Fucking of course
Okay.
you do.
Go ahead. Can you roll to search? I guess.
I rolled a 9 on the die, and my search is
Difficulty 12. It's a little bit harder to find the release mechanism here.
Upper. Oh my god, I'm literally like I only have 3 tenacity left, so I'll lose it if I try and pull this thing out. All right.
You can lose it.
Yeah, it's fun. I
don't
recommend it.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Cool.
I missed it.
I'm scared of what would happen when Vance loses it, because Vance is like fucking insane. He would just snap
Sweet.
and kill everyone.
I don't want to say that it's cool for you to just do that, but I do have an ability that helps
Helps.
when you lose it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll lose it. I want this. I want this gun a lot.
Okay. So you get into the gun and you find the release mechanism. You're trying to like fiddle it. You get a little screwdriver out and you're starting to like work at it, and you start to see the image of this railgun charging up, and you look down at your chest and you can see that the blood is still pooling under your clothes, and you kind of like push at it, and your hands are covered in blood, and you start to panic. You start to see Vance kind of get this look in his eyes, like he's starting to like really look inward a little bit.
We don't like that.
And it's and Alice, especially you start to feel this panic, this like primal fear start to build up in him.
I like look at you and I slide over and I put my hands on your temples and I just go shh, shh, shh. And you gain 3 tenacity. Tenacity. So I take a deep breath and I just like sigh back into my seat.
You feel it's almost like your brain has just been like slowly poured a glass of cold water onto the top of your head, and you can feel this like sense of peace and assuredness take hold in you, and you finish the job. And Alice sort of steps back and looks pretty drained, but you have this massive fucking railgun. This thing's crazy. I want you to write down its attributes, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, am I ready?
As you get ready, I want to look at Vance and say, this better fucking be worth it.
I will let you know in a second if it is.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a huge, like 4-foot long railgun. It's the kind of thing that would go on a like interceptor sort of combat ship.
Mm-hmm.
It is its base damage is 8 plus reflex.
What's your reflex?
6.
So its base damage for you is 14.
Christ.
Plus all your other shit. It is, but there's a catch. Okay, so in order to fire it, it needs 1 action to charge it up and then another action to fire. It also requires a capsule of Valexium, which is the kind of like purple glowing substance that Alice found in the robot in order to power it. It doesn't take any other ammo, but it's that's a requirement.
Have we left the place yet?
No.
Are those other? I'm so sorry. The other things we were fighting, the goons, are those people or are those robots?
Those are people.
Damn it. Do they have any Valexium on them?
You can search.
I'll search.
Roll to search. Difficulty 8.
Don't roll trash. I rolled trash.
So you don't find anything, but you do find that these people are covered in tattoos associated with the Hand of God faction.
Ugh.
Excuse me? Isn't
Same
that
people who attacked you at your workshop.
Oh. Wait, what are the Juris Gear people called?
They're just Juris Gear's faction. They don't really have a name.
For some reason I thought they were the Hand of God, and I was like, Juris Gear sent people to attack us?
No, that would be a twist for sure, but no, that's not what happened.
What a twist.
What a cool thing.
Juris Gear was working with Valen all the time. You open up the helmet, it's Juris Gear.
Oh no.
What happens? What do you do?
No one knows what's happening.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Mosquito looks at all of you and is like, "That was crazy. That was crazy. Hey, we should leave.
Yeah.
People are gonna start coming.
Yeah, we fucking should. Let's get in the car.
Yep.
All right, get in the car." And you all depart.
I collapse into the back seat and look at Alice and say, is there a way that you can fashion this to my armor on my back?
Do you want like a permanent solution, or you want me to bungee cord it? What are we talking here?
I mean, I don't think it needs to be permanent. I'm usually not having to shoot this many people for one job. I mean, I've killed like 30 guys just to kill this one guy, which is
Right.
not how it really goes. Usually, if I was gonna boil down my job, normally I just kill the one guy.
Does it concern you? I'm wondering, are you okay? Like your brain. You've killed a lot of people. That's gotta like take a toll, right? I want to roll an empath check.
Roll empath. Difficulty 8.
I want to see what's cooking under that.
Do you though? Like, do you really?
Too.
Ooh. I rolled a 12. I rolled a 13.
And what'd you get on your D4?
A 3.
Cool.
And-
All right. So Alice succeeded. Vance, what does Alice find?
Give us the goods.
What are you looking for?
In this particular instance, I'm just doing like a surface level skim, like what's going on in there, colors, flashes, memory. Like, I'm not looking for anything specific. I just like, if someone were to poke inside your brain for a hot second, what would you see?
I think you are like asking me how I feel about killing 30 people, and then on your empath ability, you like scan, and it's almost like confusion. It's almost like, why would I feel like, what is wrong with that? And you see the scenes kind of like play through my head of obviously the ones where like we're getting like outwardly attacked. You see me rail into that robot a couple of times. You see the spiders in the sewer that I'm just trying to detonate to see the people attacking us in your shop. And then you kind of like start to fade into different memories of the dude in the hangar when I met Palace, and then people like farther and farther in my past who were like really not a physical threat, and kind of like the emotions just steady of like, this is how you deal with problems.
Fully just a sociopath. Just like completely a sociopath. Oh,
It's a big
boy.
one. This is if Jeffrey Dahmer lived in space.
Oh my god.
I don't eat them, and it's not horny.
You look into Vance's head and you sense not a shred of horniness.
It's definitely not a horny thing. I can, and for how sexy I, Smith, feel today,
Great. Mosquito has has his hands on the wheel and is like shaking and is sort of like taking you all back through. And he looks over at Hamish and he's like, "Is he gonna be okay? He's got like bullets in him.
Yes.
I gave him through, so that will stabilize him, and then I probably can remove the bullets when we get back.
Okay, you slide back into this main sort of spherical room. Mosquito docks the boat. He gets over to the side and just like sits for a second, and then grabs a bag out of the console and just like throws up in zero gravity into this bag and sort of tries to keep it contained with his like little droplets of.
Dude.
He kind of ties it up. He's like, smells terrible. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go throw this away, I guess.
Who did that, Hamish?
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Oh, poor kid.
Hamish is still sitting there next to Zeus.
He'll do it when he wakes up.
Hamish's eyes sort of flutter open, and he's like, did we get away?
He did.
Did we get away?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Zeus, do you think that you could carry him to my room?
Zeus, with one eye still functioning, sort of haltingly nods, and then grabs Hamish, puts him under his shoulder, and pushes off.
I want to put a hand on Zeus's shoulder and say, "I'll find you later, and we'll see if we can get you working."
You sense assent, and he takes Hamish away.
Wait, where are we right now?
You're outside of Juris Gear space.
Yeah. I get out. I've gotten out of the car and I'm heading back to my room. And after being in Vance's head, I just kind of very quietly say, "Well, you're just a lost little boy, aren't you? Don't worry, you'll find your way." And I go inside.
Creepy. All right, great.
You say that to Vance?
As you say that, I think that you would get another like flash from my head.
Now it is horny.
First of all, it's extremely no. And I think that you see like an 8-year-old Vance, like traveling around in a spaceship with this like salt and pepper haired bounty hunter, and they pull into a docking bay. And someone like walks up as they exit the ship, like just asking for the fee to park, basically. And the salt and pepper bounty hunter just like ices them, like right there. And you don't hear the name of this bounty hunter, but you see like the childhood of me, like, and my mentor kind of like flash through you.
Mm-hmm. Daddy issues. They'll get
and
you.
And then Alice knows what she said is true, and she keeps going. For the record, talking about getting your feelings out, if Alice were to detect any ounce of horniness, she'd be super uncomfortable. Dating is real hard when you're an empath.
I can imagine.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, Alice, you retreat to your room, and you will find Hamish there. Palace, what are you doing?
Okay. All right. I am going to try to get into that black box. I want to access what is inside of it.
Okay.
See if I can get in there.
Go ahead and roll to hack. Difficulty 11.
11. Okay.
Oh, everyone can roll to endure as well. If you
I'll-
want to
I'll
get
just-
some tenacity back. Difficulty 8. Any amount you roll above it, you'll get tenacity back.
Aha! I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you get 2 back.
And
Plus,
and a perk.
plus your endure. Oh, nice. So go ahead and add 3 to however much you get back.
We can take a rest though, right? And that gives us 5 back immediately. Right?
Or hey, Palace, actually, if you want to take that perk, you can use it to set your hack check forward once, if you want to.
I think honestly, I'd rather get the tenacity back, because tenacity is more.
Oh no,
important.
it's not an either or. You can. Oh yeah, I guess it's either you get three extra or you set forward.
So I'm adding 3 on top of what I already rolled.
Yeah, that can be your perk benefit.
God
if you want.
damn. Yeah, no, I will absolutely take that, because I'm just gonna spend tenacity if I
I
need
think your
it.
endure checks. That's kind of what our standard will be. You know, you can just double whatever.
Okay.
But if we like, we can also just take a rest, which gives us 5, right? Like a short
Yeah, you can
rest.
rest for a little bit if you want to first and get 5
I'll roll
back.
garbage.
Okay. So you go
I
rest.
will take my rest in a second. I'm gonna sit down pretty much as soon as I get in here. Sit down at the bar and start getting into that thing.
Okay. You sit down at the bar. It's sort of like blue light. Helen, the bartender, walks up to you and sets down a tiny shot of liquor with a little tiny cucumber.
Oh yeah,
On the rim.
fully just.
And then
Oh,
kind of you're completely like soaked in blood. You take this shot and you set the helmet. It looks like you just decapitated someone. You set it on the counter and you pull it apart and you start going at it.
yeah. Okay, here we go. Hack. Carrie, I can't see your face. What happened? Well, I can't see your face, but it's just your face. Maybe she's gone. Let's see. Sorry. Hack.
Mhm.
I'm adding my knowledge and my ranks to this, correct?
Yes, yeah.
9, 13.
13. Yes.
Nothing on the 4.
You successfully gain access to this. You plug your terminal into it. It's not so much like a security thing. It's more of just like figuring out how this thing talks.
Yeah.
And you try a couple protocols, and then you manage to get access to it, and you see this complex graph of relations and different nodes of like this raw data. This thing has a ton of information in it. And you sense what is a complex decision tree. You're in the artificial intelligence of this thing, and you also find underneath of this kind of surface level process a vast collection of data files that you can access if you want to. There's also you kind of get the sense that it's hooked up so that it can communicate with the data, with the communications hub, the communications array on Ceres. Like it's sort of built to be networked within that
Okay,
system.
great. I am gonna try and get into that data.
Okay. You find thousands and thousands of files, and you pick one out at random, and it's a video of someone in a bar. This kind of like wiry looking guy, has like hair pushed back, and it looks like you're from the point of view of like a security camera. And so it's a bar. It's just like some bar you've never seen before, and this huge muscle bound dude walks in and grabs this guy who the camera's focused on by the scruff of the neck and pulls him out of his chair. The guy has these gloves on that you didn't really see because his back was to you, but you see them light up, and his hands magnetize to the floor, and he does this crazy flip and locks his legs around the huge guy using his weight to bring him to the ground, and then just like 2 punches, takes the guy out, and then the video ends.
Okay. Is there anything else? More stuff?
Yeah. Can you roll a d10 for me?
Yeah. I mean...
Actually, just roll a d4. D4 is fine. On a perk, you get very relevant information. On less than that, you get still relevant information, but it won't be as specific.
It's a 1.
Okay. You pull out another video. This one is of... it looks like a military exercise filmed from the point of view of another soldier. They are running across this kind of red rocky landscape. It looks like Mars, approaching a huge hulking 4-legged machine with these guns mounted on top. These two twin turrets, and they're just strafing across this rocky landscape. You see rocks exploding around them. You see the guy roll across the ground, and then start firing, taking out one of the turrets. But then at the second turret locks on, you see a flash from the muzzle, and then static, and the video ends.
I don't understand what this is.
You can roll... go ahead and roll... Can you recall history for me?
Yeah. History. Well, that was really bad. Do I have a DC on this?
Oh, sorry. It's it'll be 8.
And I have a drawback as well. Shit.
Okay.
So I don't think that I make it, but we're safe here. So man, fuck it. Okay. I burned 4 tenacity to meet that.
Cool.
But I have a drawback.
Yep. Your drawback will be that you find information that you didn't want to learn. So here's your recall, and this is going to be kind of sort of like I'll have to respond to what you say.
Yeah.
But these massive data stores are actually kind of rare. because networked artificial intelligence that uses such data has had some really horrible effects in the past. Tell me about the history of the shipping industry around Ceres, and why don't they use artificial intelligence to chart their paths? Why did they rely on void seers instead?
So there's been negative side effects of using a bunch of these things linked together, correct?
Yeah.
Is what you said?
Yeah.
So basically what that horrible thing is what you're asking?
Yeah, because now they basically use like fortune tellers to navigate the physics of space.
Okay. I think that I guess like part of the issue is that like if you have a bunch of networked and interconnected like artificial intelligence, the issue is that like if one of them gets fucked, then it can just mess up the entire thing, and not necessarily immediately. Like obviously there are safeguards, but like anything that's tech related can be hacked or gotten into, obviously somehow. Like always, there's
something you're totally familiar with.
Yes, there's always a backdoor somewhere, and so I think that they probably just like ran into that, or in the case of like my family, it was too easy for people to be able to track exactly what they were doing. And so they needed freedom and they needed safety, and that safety came from completely detaching from the tech shit and the artificial intelligence and the network, and just being like, we're gonna rely on this because if we get fucked over, it's gonna be catastrophic. And there probably was an instance where like they lost like millions, billions dollars worth of fucking of a very high value cargo, and we're like, nope, never again.
Yeah, I think there was an accident where you had a two ships on a collision course. One of them had malfunctioned, and the other one was being piloted by an AI, and the people on the ship, basically just there as workers. The AI had to make a decision to either put on the brakes and put the ship under immense gravitational force. You know, when you stop really fast at near light speed, you know, people get pancaked. The AI had to make a decision: do I stop or change course and kill everyone on board, or do I collide and maybe slow down slowly enough that people can get away? And the artificial intelligence chose to preserve the life of the people on board, because that was one of the rules in its protocols. Lost millions and millions of credits worth of merchandise, and so Valent began searching for other means of avoiding such problems, going outside of the traditional ways of protecting their assets. Yeah. So what after thinking about this, you realize what you have in your hand is the result of a vast data mining operation to try to train soldiers.
Is this some fucking Born Identity shit with robots?
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. This robot has been trained on thousands of hours of footage of fights and combat to be a perfect killing machine.
Holy shit.
This kind of thing is absolutely fucking illegal. This is heinous, like, get to the Hague war crime level shit. You're not allowed to use artificial intelligence to kill people. That's been the policy ever since, you know, like thousands of years ago.
Fuck.
Shoot.
And this was a Valent thing. They were doing this.
Yeah, the logo is on the hard drive. Like the Valent that was like stamped onto the solid state hard drive that you're looking at right now.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, no wonder they're trying to fucking destroy this place if this is here.
Vance, what were you gonna say?
This is like the head that we're looking at.
I'm
So-
looking at it.
So okay, so
No, I call you over and I'll tell you, obviously.
so I kind of come up and I look at this, and I assume maybe Palace, you fill me in.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you everything.
I say I lost my helmet in the fight back there. Is it possible to turn this thing into something that I could wear?
I mean, yeah, if you just rip all the shit out, probably. If it's comfortable, I don't know.
I kind of throw a look at Alex.
I would like to take a look at more of it first, but we can.
Oh, there's no rush. I just don't have a helmet anymore, and this, first of all, it just looks super cool, which is kind of the first priority. But then also, it looks like it's got some neat stuff in it.
I think I'm still in my room.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say to Vance, I don't think that like you're not gonna get connected to like the database. You're not gonna get that shit. But there
No.
might be something. I mean, we'd have to replace because the front is not like it's not a mask. It's just the camera, so we'd have to take that out and then actually put one on there. But if you want, if it looks cool, we can use the shell maybe, and Al can fix it up for you.
That would be awesome. I just need a helmet at this point. I look down and I'm like, I'm basically just wearing like a jumpsuit at this point. Like
Mhm.
all my armor I kind of like cast off in that final shot.
It's kind of ripped. It's ripped like Captain Kirk, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
in that case, I walk
It looks hot. It looks hot. All my clothes are like shredded, and you're just seeing like mad pack.
Hi.
Just shredded abs.
The welcome in is so cute.
Hi. Hi, y'all.
Chat.
Oh shit.
Oh, hello.
Are y'all about to raid me? Stop that. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I love you
Yeah.
too. Love y'all. Thank you, everybody. This is Tweed. They're my friends.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey folks, welcome.
Here's the thing. If Vance is wearing a jumpsuit, I'm absolutely gonna walk in after him, look at my pastel pink jumpsuit that's covered in grease, and then look at Vance and be like, "Oh my God, we're twins."
You see this like shift in Vance's face as he's been like kind of cold to you all, but at this point we've survived life and death situations so many times, and you just see like this kind of resolve come over him, and he goes, "Twinning."
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
See if I could fix your armor because it did get blown off of you in that last battle, and I think you're gonna do that.
It was like very fully destroyed, and I definitely left it in that room that we picked Hamish up from, but I was kind of see if Juris would let me raid his armory again for some more stuff.
I mean,
and then
you already took a bunch of explosive shit,
robot
so.
that blew up. And I kind of like, wearing the face of my enemy. So that would be neat.
You
That-
know, the stuff that comes out of your mouth is horrifying. It is
Al
horrifying.
feels like just take you all aside and have like a therapy session, but she hates that, so she's not gonna.
I just want to remind you all mathematically,
Yeah.
I am keeping us afloat in this.
Okay, okay. Well, if I didn't have all of the brain cells, we'd be dead. So fuck you.
As you're having this argument, Mosquito walks up and is like, "Hey, done puking. What you got there? See, you got this thing. Looks pretty cool. What's going on?"
What's his vibe?
Would like to empath check him.
Yeah. Can I get a vibe check on the child?
Yeah. Go ahead. Alice, you can roll empath. Palace, you can roll read person.
Now I get to
Not his childhood,
read,
the normal.
read person.
I rolled garbage. 9. What's the DC?
Oh, sorry, it's 8.
Oh.
I keep forgetting to say it.
I rolled
Okay.
I rolled a 7, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
burn anything because I only have 5, and I should really keep that shit.
Okay. He seems like, if to you, Palace, it's a little bit hard to read. To you, Alice, you kind of reach out and commune with his consciousness, and you get the sense he's sort of like a fragile, like shaky leaf of a person right now. He's just trying to make conversation and process stuff.
Do I get anything deeper than that? I'd really like to
No.
understand him. Damn it.
I mean,
Okay.
if there's anything specific you want to ask, you can ask questions.
Why
But
are you called Mosquito? I'm just gonna ask him this. Why are you called Mosquito?
Because he sucks.
That's why.
Is that why? Because that seems sad. You should get better friends.
No, my friends are hilarious. No, they're fine. It's a joke.
Because you suck?
Yeah, that's the joke. It's funny.
Your friends make jokes?
We just need to.
Whoa. I mean, I know I'm fucked up, but like you're different. You're different fucked up.
His shit hits different. It's bad.
I'm gonna go fix Zeus then. Would you like to come? Would you like to help?
No, I'm gonna sit. I want to look at this helmet thing. It looks interesting.
Wanna take a look inside. I'll
Kind of steps up to the helmet. He's gonna be fine. We got stuff. He's okay.
Alice has just made her arch nemesis enemy for life, and it's Mosquito.
Okay.
He doesn't care about his robot friend.
I'll just I'll just pass the helmet between the two of us, and I'll be like, "Do you mind if we look together? Because I kind of want to be looking here." Okay.
Oh, sounds great. Yeah, with two sets of eyes better than one. That's what happens in my book. What are we looking at?
So I just like am still looking into the spaghetti of all the wiring and shit in here, and I would really like to just like figure out a little bit more. I want to take a look and see if it has any capabilities that are like I don't know, like enhanced, like fucking what's it called when you aim at something, enhanced aiming, or literally anything.
Any combat buffs? Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll search. You're already in, so if you can roll search. It's a difficulty's 9 for this.
Okay, this is pretty good. Do I have a bonus to search? No. Well, yes, I do. 8, 9, 10, 11. I rolled an 11, but I have a drawback on the D4.
Okay. So you do find that there's not really any like hardware augmentation here.
Okay.
It's a very flexible and adaptive and responsive combat decision making algorithm.
Okay.
Designed
Basically
to
the same
adapt
stuff.
quickly.
Yeah.
It's all based in that artificial intelligence core, and you can also tell that it gets updated data streams from the central database that you've already accessed.
These things are fucking killing machines. This is.
I wonder when they started using
Your setback for this. You find a video that's dated from just a couple days ago
Oh boy.
of Vance hanging out of the window of a car and firing horizontal.
Oh no. They're watching.
And you find a video of the last entry here is of you with your terminal hacking into it. It targets your terminal, it targets you, and you can see your face is obscured here. They can't tell who you are.
Right.
But it targets your terminal.
Shit.
And you can see in slow motion the process you're going through. These things seem to be collecting data about you.
Oh no.
And this has this has to be connected to like there was a bunch of other data collection stuff going on.
It's a massive data mine.
With everybody who's ever done a job here and been paid for it.
Wait, so they're actually using that?
Yes, this thing was
shit.
like looking at me and learning how I did this shit. The next time we meet one of these, I will not be able to do that. Probably, at least not as easily.
Oh, it's like machine learning.
Yeah, like all that. Fuck.
Wait, they're actually using. Why would they want to use? What could they use that data for? Of all the people who work here, why would they? why would they do that? Why would they have a whole station of people? Like we're already here. We already do the work. Like why?
There's got to be something.
What's the reason?
It's just not clicking. Fuck.
And why did they stop using soldiers, like real ones? Why did they start using robots? Why not just send like normal people to kill us?
I mean, maybe normal people are too unable to be controlled or anticipated. I mean, you put a robot on a job and it has this decision tree, it's going to go through the decision tree, and that is the decision that it's going to make every time without fail, right? You can rely on that. But a person can say no to orders. So...
Wait, do you think they're trying to, like, stop us from not working?
I mean, I think
are they gonna try to make like a bunch of workers?
they've been I don't know. They could be building up this force to make it more likely to improve their crowd control so that people have no choice but to work, so that there are no more uprisings. So instead of just turning the water off, they threaten you with, your life, right?
Yeah, but like, why even include the middleman? If they're collecting data about everyone who's working here, then they could just make the killing machine, but instead of a killing machine, it's a mining machine. Or instead of the killing machine, it's a falafel machine. Or instead of the instead of a killing machine, it's an engineering machine.
Yeah, I do want to interject here and say a falafel machine sounds like a huge bonus to everybody.
Okay,
right?
all right.
Yeah, I mean could be great, but if there's no people, I don't know. I don't think I'd make a falafel machine.
Shit.
Well, they want
Always a drawback to the falafel machine.
Jeez.
I think I need more time. I just need to look at this. I just need to look at it.
Who said capitalism in space would be fun? It's not.
It's not.
Um,
I'm gonna Vance, fucking Palace is gonna just think on this. I don't have anything else that I think I'll be able to accomplish for the end of the session.
I want to be sitting at the bar working on Zeus. And I would like to order a drink.
Okay.
I look at the bartender and I say, screwdriver?
Like Flathead Phillips head? Or
No,
like a drink? Oh, this is a bar. Yeah, sure.
Right, I
This
want
is a bar.
I want orange juice. I want vodka. I want gin. I want tequila. I want you to take what that drink is and just really drill it in. I want to drill.
It's a Long Island screwdriver.
Allie wants to get drilled. Everybody,
You got it.
Write it
Yeah.
down.
I'll drill you good. All right. Go get Advance. Is there anything you want to do?
As an
I
empath,
wanna go find-
being horny.
What?
For they being horny.
I don't know if you're equipped to pick up on that one.
I want to go and find Eve.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know, what is she doing when
She's like standing guard by the door to the armory, and you like come around the corner and you hear like she's wearing like a face like covering. You can basically only see her eyes, but you see them like widen, and you hear like a soft gasp as she looks at your like completely torn to shit
Oh God.
like craziness.
Right. So I walk up, and then I kind of look into her like barely covered eyes, and I look down at my chest, and I go like, is there any armor in the armory?
He steps to the side and kicks the door open. He opens the armory again. There's on the back side. There's like a bunch of like just normal armor.
I walk in and take a gander at all of my offerings.
Go ahead and search. Difficulty 8.
When she gasped, was it like
what?
Sorry. Difficulty 8.
I rolled a fucking 10
Nice.
on the die.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That.
D4.
What do I get on the D4? I got a 3.
Dang.
Sweet. Yeah, you find a couple different options. You have like normal armor, but you also have like bulletproof stuff that provides an actual like armor rating. So if you want to take that that piece, then you have a +2 armor rating on top of your defense, which means that any damage you take is reduced by 2
Dang.
when it comes in.
Gotcha.
That's good shit.
So you can take that. There's enough for everyone. Everyone can grab that.
Okay,
if they
so
want.
I just grabbed 3 pieces of that. And I'm kind of like hoping that we're gonna work out this dude's head to be my next helmet, so I don't really look at the helmets.
Okay. They do have some helmets, but they're not really equipped for travel like yours was.
Yeah, I need,
They're not
I
like
had-
hot, you know?
if there's anything that Vance needs,
Great.
the sexy factor, because Vance is above all else bringing sexy back.
Oh, I hate you. I'm ending the stream. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's well. On that note, I think we will actually
Okay, wonderful.
call that a session.
Okay.
Mosquito does take the helmet from you and says, "Do you mind if I just like bring this to Juris and talk through some of this? I'm a little bit. This is a little bit of a worrying development, and Victoria hasn't come back yet
You know
from
what?
that factory.
Oh God.
So
I will come with you, and I will go with him to do the discussion.
cool. And then we'll pick that up.
We'll pick that up next time.
Session.
So
Yay.
everybody good job. And everybody who came to visit, thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Especially y'all, like, y'all are great. Love you, Twee. Thank you everybody so much.
Yay.
Sponsorship, but these sip sip hooray things are great.
Don't
We don't have the rights for that.
fucking put that
Yeah, we
shit
don't have
on
the
the
rights for that.
internet,
What are you doing?
Carrie. These are my
Drunk
friends
bitch.
from college,
Jesus.
and I love them very much. If you don't follow Bolt RPG on Twitter, please go give them a follow. Go follow Ajay. He's a fucking genius. And also go take a look at all the really cool Bolt hacks and shit that got put out on the hashtag BoltJam on Twitter. I love you all so much. Have a fantastic night. And we'll see you later. Everybody say
Bye.
goodbye.
Bye.
Wait.